Hey. Hey there, guys. Rickyo here. Hope your morning, afternoon, / evening's good. Hope you're doing good, Fairy. And we're here. Hey there, Lux. Oh, my throat. Oh, I have to get my tweets ready. Oh, jeez. I have to get that ready. Golly. Okay. Hope you guys are doing good. I forgot to look at my schedule today. I didn't realize tonight's stream was 10 PST. I thought it was 8 PST. I've gotten so used to streaming at 8 PST, I kind of forgot. Okay, so let's see. Where did I put... I need to watch this person more. I do follow you. Okay, so that takes so funny. Okay, so what did I want to get so oh gosh. Since I'm streaming early today, I'm so tempted. Again, I'm tempted to play more Cardfight Vanguard for like a couple hours. And when I say couple hours, I mean more. Let's see. Well, what else though did I want to do? I know I do want to play more Fate because, well, read more Fate because yeah, I'm actually done with that. I actually finished the prologue. I can actually do things now. Let me just actually tweet this out. Is there on the menu? Why are VTubers trending? What the? Okay, I have to get these last tweets out, and I should be good. Oh, hey there, Surf! My fellow Omega brethren, Surf! Hiya! Okay. Hope you guys are doing okay this evening. Hope someone took their monthly medicine. You don't want to get caught with a partner forever, do you? Hee. Oh. You'll be back soon. Let's give it like a minute. In the meantime, I can eat this curry. I still haven't eaten my dinner. Do. An Omega that wants to get caught and wants to get a forever partner and wants to get the Gregnant. I see. Omegas like that do exist. Wait a minute. My model doesn't have a collar. That's kind of unsafe. I need a choker. Note to self. Give custom model a choker. I need that for safety. Let's see. So yeah, tonight I just want to play some Fate Stay Night because it took me forever to finish the It kind of took me forever to finish the prologue. I didn't realize it really was just all the prologue. It was like what? Like okay, it was like 5 hours of reading, and to think the anime condensed that. Welcome back. I totally didn't mention anything about you wanting to get Gregnant or anything. You are an Omega after all, so that kind of in your blood. But then again, who am I to say? Who am I Nothing! Nothing! Gosh, so aggressive. Maybe that test is more... Oh gosh, maybe if that test is accurate about you, oh jeez. But yeah, tonight I want to play some Fate Stay Night because I actually finally finished the prologue. And to think like the anime condensed those 5 hours into like maybe like 1 hour of actual like anime. Let's see. I haven't even booted it up yet. Golly. Okay, let me open it up. Also, I didn't realize the open beta for Mecha Break came out. Like a mecha-themed hero shooter. I'm a big fan of mechas. I probably want to play that soon. That might be my... If it's going to be open, that might be Sunday stream. But I'm so crummy at hero shooters, though. Wait, I have to... Volume. Okay. Let me see if I can get it ready. Also, I need to eat my dinner. Golly. Okay. Let me see God ready. It's ready! There we go. Time for people to die when they're killed. Continue? I honestly never played Fate, but I know enough about the story. When I came to, I was lying in a burning field. It must have been a big fire. The familiar town was an unrecognizable smoking ruin. It looked like a scene from a war movie. The sight didn't last long, though. As morning dawned, the fires gradually died down. The towering walls of flame shrunk to embers, and most of the buildings looked to have collapsed. I felt so strange, being the only unchanged thing in the town. I was the only one left alive. Was he the lone survivor? I don't know. I was either fortunate, or the house I'd been inside was built on the luckiest ground of all time. Either way, I was the only one alive. Since I'd survived, I felt I needed to keep on living. I walked aimlessly, thinking it would be dangerous to remain where I was. It wasn't that I wanted to avoid becoming what had happened to everyone around me, those scorched, blackened masses. It wasn't a feeling of disgust. Some other emotion was driving me on. Oh yeah, even remembering the events of that. I need my water. Let me get my water. Well, I need my Wawas. I don't need snacks. I've got my curry here. I need to eat my dinner. My proper dinner. I can't just keep eating snacks. I'll turn into a slug. At the same time, I had no hope. It was a miracle I was alive at all, and I didn't think I was going to last much longer. I could, like... I'll at least take, like, one more bite. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, my sweater. I'm sorry, my sweater, it's all yellow now. Oh, drat. There was just no way in hell I was going to survive. There was simply no way I would ever escape this crimson hellscape, no matter what I did. That was how desperate, how hellish this place was, even through the eyes of a young boy. I forgot, how did Fate Zero end again? I know Kirtsugu and Kirei fought in the Batman room. And they went to like that opera hall, and Saber attacked the Grail, and it made a blood volcano. Angry Minyu came out, blood volcano. And then I collapsed. Either there was no air around me, or I simply couldn't breathe anymore. I just collapsed, and all I could do was look up at the slowly clouding sky. The scorched black masses around me lay motionless. The dark clouds covered the sky, promising rain. Good, the rain will put out the fires. I took one final deep breath and looked up at the rain clouds. I think people are gonna talk soon, and then I can actually take a break and maybe eat during that. I couldn't breathe, but I still felt pain. I said that out loud on behalf of all those people who couldn't say those words themselves. Sure you were, Shiro. Sure. That was 10 years ago. Miraculously, in the midst of all that, I was saved. My physical body survived, but everything else was scorched, reduced to ash. When a young child loses their parents or their home, there's really nothing left of them. And so, everything other than my body perished. Put as simply as possible, in exchange for my body living, my heart died. Gosh, that's kind of extra, Shiro. I know you suffered, but still. Come on, my friend. I'm dreaming. I squinted, seeing a bright white light. It was blinding. Light stabbed at my eyes when I woke. I doubt I really knew what the sensation of blinding light was in the first place. Huh? What? As my eyes adjusted, I woke, alarmed. I was lying in a bed I didn't recognize, in a room that I didn't recognize. I was honestly stunned, but the cleanliness of the white room made me feel at ease. Where am I? I looked blankly at my surroundings. The room was spacious, and the beds lined in neat rows. All the beds were full, and it looked like each bed's occupant was injured. But the room didn't feel depressing at all. Everyone injured survived. I let my eyes wander. I looked out the window. The clear blue sky was so incredibly beautiful. A few days passed, and I was finally able to take in the situation. I had no problem remembering what happened the days before, but I wasn't much different from a newborn during this time. Strange as it is, I was closer to the truth than might seem possible. The fire was just that bad. I was rescued from the fire. I awoke in a hospital. My parents were gone, and my entire body was wrapped in bandages. I didn't really understand what was going on, but I did know that I was alone. It didn't take long for me to accept my circumstances. Maybe I had no choice, really. All the other children were in the same boat. And then later, in the moment I, naive as I was, started to worry about what would become of me, he walked in. Your new dad! Mr. War Crimes! He appeared the day my bandages came off and I started eating on my own. His hair was disheveled, his suit tattered. He looked a bit younger than my doctor. He looked more like someone's older brother than someone's father. Okay, actual talking. Maybe I can... His beaming smile seemed to blend into the pouring white sunlight. His voice was somehow irritatingly fake, yet extremely gentle. I can understand the fakeness. I don't know about gentle, though. He was offering to take me in. I asked if we were related. He said we were complete strangers. He looked like an unremarkable, unreliable guy. But then again, he was no more or less familiar than the orphanage. So I decided to go with him. He started gathering my things hastily. Oh, I'm... Even as young as I was, I could see he wasn't getting any good at it. And after he made a mess packing, Hmm? That you're a dirty murderer? He turned, asking for confirmation. He asked so casually, as if asking me if there was somewhere I wanted to go. I'm a magician. Oh, what in the Harry Potter is this? Did they change, like, wait, did they change the word for mage to magician in this translation? Because I feel like mage is more, it's like a more apt term. I remember the original 2005 Dean, a really bad anime adaptation for this, did also have an English dub. And I think they changed all words of mage to magus, and it sounds so awkward coming from those voice actors at that time. Thank you, someone who agrees with me. It happened so fast. Now that I think back, I was also immature. I just accepted his work. I need to eat. I just accepted his words as fact. I took it neither as a joke or genuine statement. Really? That's so cool, Pops. Already call me Pops? Golly. I guess I said something like that, eyes wide in astonishment. And I was his child. Actually, I don't really remember how that conversation went. But every now and then, my old man would bring it up. He would recount that scene over and over, acting all embarrassed. That scene might have been the happiest day of my old man, a man named Kiritsugu Emiya's, life. You can say that it was one thing for him to tell a recently orphaned kid he was a magician, but I was no better, the way I so eagerly bought into it. And that was how my old man adopted me, and how I took the last name Emiya. You never really found out what his original last name was. Shiro Emiya. When I said that name out loud, I felt really proud of having the same last name as Kiritsugu. That name's actually no, that name's real. I'm dreaming. It's from my childhood. It's probably about 8 years ago, since it's about the time when I talked my old man into making me his apprentice. Kiritsugu had started going away on a regular basis once I was old enough to stay home by myself. He'd always give some childish, unbelievable explanation like, I'm going to go on an adventure around the world. Then he'd actually do it. I think he did go on adventures around the world. Something, he was shooting things to death. From then on, that's how it always was. It wasn't unusual for him to be gone for a month, and at times, he didn't come home for half a year. What? Did Shiro really spend like 6 months home, just home alone with no, oh my goodness. Oh no, Taiga was there. There's Taiga. The Emiya Mansion is an expensive Japanese samurai-style house, and Kiritsugu and I were the only ones living there. It felt too big and empty for a child like me, and at times, I felt lost. But I liked my life there. Whenever Kiritsugu came home from his trips, he would brag and tell stories like an excited child. Aww. The thought of Kiritsugu not being depressed is nice. And another child, one who shared his last name, always looked forward to those stories. I may have been alone in the mansion, but Kiritsugu's stories always helped lessen that. He was always pursuing a dream like a boy. I was weary of his whims, yet at the same time, he always looked radiant to me. Maybe that's why I hoped to be like him one day. Well, as childish as I might have been, I realized I needed to get my act together, since I had an old man with his head constantly in the clouds. Wait, did the music go out on purpose? Oh, I need to eat. Wow, it took me this long to actually start. Adding in chocolate was such a good idea to this curry. I hear a sound. The heavy, rusted hinges on the door creak as it's being pushed open. Light pours in through the crack in the door. My mind tries to shake off the slumber. Sakura! Sakura! I hear footsteps drawing near, and I feel the winter air flowing in. Oh, Sakura! Morning, Sakura. Oh, this is where this BGM comes from. I've heard this BGM in Fate Grand Order. I never realized it came from the original visual novel. Huh. Also, dialogue! That means I can eat in the meantime. I got to eat, must consume curry. 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 Oh yeah. Thanks for waking me up, as always. Did he really wake up in the shed? Oh, golly. I'm not sure why, but Sakura looks more cheerful than usual. Oh, she might have less worms than usual in her right now. Lucky you, Shiro. Less worms. I don't know about that. I think you wake me up more often than you think. Then again, Fujina is brutal when she's the one waking me up, so I prefer you do it. Yep. I've learned my lesson. I'll try not to sleep in here next time. Yep. Hey, Belle. Yep. If you didn't know, I'm a pretty big Fate fan. I may or may not have spent hundreds of dollars on Fate Grand Order. So yeah, I'm a Fate fan. Yeah, hope your morning, afternoon / evening's doing good. I'm just starting Fate's Stay Night visual novel. Because yeah, as much as I'm a Fate fan, I never did play the I never played the original visual novel. As, yeah, horrible as it is. I'm sorry. I have a horrible gambling addiction. I'm sorry. You guys make fun of Sir for his horrible gambling addiction, but here I am, the actual problem. I answer, still half asleep. My head's still not right, so even I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, Sakura, you're so sweet. I really hope there's no worms in her right now. I understand your pain, Surf, I really do. Don't be me! Don't spend hundreds of dollars on a singular gacha game. Be better! Be better than me! Sakura's giggling. Crap. I must still be so sleepy if I've said something weird. Give me a minute to wake up. The cold winter air helps me at times like this. The chill snaps my lethargic mind awake. And in front of me stands my junior at high school, Sakura Mato. Surf, the first time bonus is how they get you. You won't get out. They'll own your soul. I'm in my house's storehouse, and it's just about 6 o'clock in the morning. Sakura's already up at 6 a.m. already? Okay, it's probably the worms. The worms probably kept her up. Actually, you know, she's probably awake because of worms. Yeah, I'm awake now. Sorry, Sakura. I did it again. I need to help you with breakfast. Oh, Sakura is so sweet. She probably has a bunch of gross worms in her you-know-whats right now. Sakura's practically bouncing with excitement. That's odd. Sakura's weirdly energetic this morning. The worms are extra energetic this morning then. No, I'm getting up, honest. So let's head to the kitchen together. Oh, it's so nice seeing, like, I believe it's, what, Takeuchi's art style changed throughout the years. The dodge gone from this to his modern art is actually really cool. Sure, poses are a bit samey, but good progression. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go, Sakura. Let's eat curry. What? Is something wrong?
いえ、そういうことではないんですけど、その先輩。
Oh, well, yeah, thank
家に戻
you.
る前に着替えた
Have a
方が
fun
いい
look,
ですよね。
surf. Oh. Oh. Well, as far as the basic route goes, Yubel. Yeah. Yeah. What blue eye blonde women does to someone. Oh. I finally look at myself. I fell asleep working last night, so I'm still wearing my coveralls. Oh my goodness, Shiro. The coveralls I wear while I'm working are usually dirty. Who knows what Fujine would say or do if I went into the house as is. Okay, I guess I'm not awake quite yet. I must be more out of it than usual.
そうかもしれませんね。ですから朝食の支度は私に任せて、
Oh no.
先輩はもう少しゆっくりしていてください。
Oh, if I eat too fast,
それ
my...
にほら、ここを散らかしっぱなしにしていたら藤村先生に怒られるでしょ。
Yeah, then I'll get changed. So you go on ahead.
お待ちしてますね、先輩。
Ooh, I should probably play play Fate Extra when it comes out. Sakura quickly walks out. It's gonna take years though for that. Okay, then. I'll change into my school uniform first. Then I need to collect all the parts I left scattered around. The storehouse is in the corner of a backyard, and all sorts of junk is crammed in here. So, I've always liked to tinker with gadgets, so the place is a treasure trove to me. The old man forbade me to go into storehouse, but I ignored his warnings and snuck inside almost every day. Now it's sort of a base for me. Why did he even say that at that point? He probably knew. I guess he could call this place my real room. Aww. The massive Emiya house never felt homey to me, but I always felt at ease in here, surrounded by all this junk. Besides, it's wasteful. It may be junk, but a lot of it is still useful. A majority of the things in the storehouse are everyday things, mostly unusable. I'm not sure whether I brought it all in because I liked it in here, or whether I liked this place because it was full of junk. Either way, I snuck into the storehouse almost daily, and I made sort of a hobby of fixing broken things. I'm not the type who gets attached to things, but it just didn't feel right to neglect the things that are still usable. Or maybe it would be better to say the idea of doing that just bothered me. I wonder why? Which is why I stayed up all night trying to fix a broken stove. Oh, that kind of stove. I guess I'll be done tomorrow. Falling asleep midway is proof I'm not concentrating. I try to shake off my self-disgust at that. I gather the parts for a stove and put them back on the shelf of things waiting to get fixed. There's no more room though. Once I fix the stove, an old VCR is up next. Oh yeah, I forgot it's like 2004. VCRs are still a thing. Nummy. Chocolate curry. Both of which were destroyed by Fujine, which we can set that aside for now. Okay then. I changed in my school uniform. Since the storehouse is like my own room, I have all the essentials, including change of clothes in here. It is practically his room, my goodness. The rest are things like haphazardly drawn blueprints scattered all over the place, and literal junk from my failed attempts at fixing various things. Oh gosh. Am I actually mixing up my L's and R's? What am I? Also, there's some sort of patterns carved into storehouse's floor, perhaps used as some sort of an altar in the past. Oh! Did Emiya? When did Emiya set that up? Okay, gotta work hard again today. I clap my hands in prayer at the storehouse and turn towards the mansion. Let's see. Since I started early today, and I did take my nap, I want to stream for like, at minimum 4 hours. Minimum 4 hours. I walk from the storehouse to the mansion. This Emiya residence is a Japanese samurai-style house located on the outskirts of town. My old man wasn't from a notable family, and for some reason, he owned this giant house. I think he got it, like one, from his own personal business as a hitman, and also I think he did inherit a little cash from the German family he married into. That in itself was a mystery, and it also seemed he didn't have any relatives here in Japan. Yeah, they all got turned into zombies and they died. And so when my old man died, there was no one else to inherit this mansion, so it came to me as his adopted son. Though to be honest, I don't have any administrative abilities. Those things like inheritance, property taxes, and any other complicated things are all handled by Old Man Fujimura. Old Man Fujimura is a major businessman who lives nearby. Kiritsugu described Old Man Fujimura as an old man who's like a Yakuza boss. Oh, that's how he knows Taiga. Okay. I kind of skipped most backstory from all the non-important characters. So for characters like Taiga, I kind of forgot. Okay. Obviously, that was his own biased view. In fact, Old Man Fujimura is not like a Yakuza boss. He is a Yakuza boss. Oh, actual Yakuza, huh? That may be a problem in itself, but I try not to dwell on it. Anyway, that's why I live in this giant mansion on my own. It's been 5 years since my old man died. Huh. How did he die again? I assume he just got, like, magic cancer due to all the things that happened in Fate Zero. After all the spinal fluid he lost, those bone bullets, and probably dealing with radiation and other magic residue from the blood volcano, the fact that he didn't die sooner is a miracle in of itself. Time sure does fly. I sigh, thinking about how much I've grown in those 5 years. I trained every day to become like Kiritsugu, but that's easier said than done. It's not surprising, since I didn't have what it takes from the start, but the fact that I haven't improved at all these past 5 years forces me to reassess things. If I had to sum up my current situation, I'd say I set the bar too high. I haven't even reached the starting line. No, rushing won't do me any good. For now, I just have to do what I can. Okay then, what I need to do now is... Oh no, choices! Oh no, 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 oh no. Oh no. Do I want to help Sakura already? Are we gonna lock into Sakura already, or just do basic stuff? Also, I need to eat my dinner. I still have my curry. I gotta eat my dinner if I want to stay up. I don't want to break out my EP voice too early, so I'm gonna use this choice as an opportunity to eat my dinner. Oh, I have my carrot. Yum. Okay. I don't want to lock into Sakura already, so I'll probably save that route for, I guess, last maybe, so... There's a respectable dojo built within the Emiya house. It was added as an afterthought when the entire house was being built. It was nothing more than a hobby and indulgence. Okay then, I'll do some lightweight exercise before breakfast. I'm not really studying martial arts, but my old man once told me, if you want to be like me, you'll need to harden your body. Since then, I've made a point of working out every day. If only I can remember that. 99, 100. I finished my daily sit-ups and changed from my dogi into my school uniform. 100 sit-ups? Can I do 100 sit-ups? Wait, can I do... I'm not. Oh, no. Am I really gonna stop this stream midway to do sit-ups? I still haven't eaten my dinner. And how many can I even really do realistically right now? I know I can do 20. I can probably do 50. Oh gosh, like, 50, 100 serious sit-ups too. I should, no, okay, after stream. I'll work out after stream, it'll be fine. Since I overslept, I decided to work out just enough to satisfy me. A few sit-ups with no stretching should be enough. I don't, okay, it might be because I'm out of shape, but I don't know if 100 is a few sit-ups, Emiya. Shiro, jeez. I'm not built to bulk up, and no matter how important they say bodybuilding is, it's not like I want to get into fights. I don't know, have you seen... Shiro has a six-pack last I saw. Boy's built. All I need is to gain enough athletic... All I need is to gain enough athletic ability to handle unexpected situations and be able to move the way my silly ideals require. After all, the thing I most want is to be the most complete opposite of an athlete. Oh, it's getting late. I tossed my sweaty dogi in the laundry hamper. It's already 20 past 6. It only took you that long to do 100 sit-ups? The Emiya household's mornings start early, so even this time would be considered late for breakfast. What? Oh my goodness, you guys are weird. Oh, sneeze. Ah, she's right. I would never have him hear me sneeze. Breakfast is already prepared. The appetizing scent of the breakfast Sakura cooked wafts toward me from the dining table. Oh. Oh, Sakura. Oh, thanks. Sorry I made you work more because I overslept. Oh. Oh. Clubs have nothing to do with it. And if they do, you coming by in the mornings must be a lot of trouble since you do have morning practice. Oh, Sakura. Oh, you deserve better. You deserve better. Yeah, you keep telling me that, which is why I wake up early, club or no. If you're coming by, it'd be rude to still be asleep. To me, waking up early is waking up before Sakura gets here, and why I think there was an I there. And oversleeping means I make Sakura prepare breakfast on her own, like today. Oh. Mitsuri is the captain of the Kyoto club Sakura's in, and she and I seem to cross paths often. Is she still griping about me to you? Is that so? She must be better than me by now. You know how memories get glorified. I don't mind the reverence. I guess that depends on who sees me that way too. I have a tough time remembering the fake characters that aren't just like main characters. The basics like students, I'm having a tough time remembering. Like I know they showed up in the prologue, but other than that, I forget who they are. Sakura scoops rice into a bowl as she talks. It's almost 6:30. The Kyoto Club morning practice starts at 7. Attendance is not mandatory, but she doesn't have much time left. Fujine should be here soon. Well, it's her fault for not being here on time, Sakura. Let's go ahead and start eating. Oh, Sakura. Is Sakura my favorite of the Fate Stay Night girls? Let me think. Sakura or Rin? Sakura or Rin? Sakura, Rin, Asuka, Rei, Asuka, Rei, Rei, Asuka, Rin, Sakura, Asuka. Oh, the war's back. The memories of the war. They return. Oh gosh, I really am old if I'm remembering the war. Oops. I should be used to this every morning, but her delicate fingers catch my attention. I can't explain it, but it's awkward. I'm not sure if it's our age, but Sakura's been looking more provocative lately. Oh my goodness, the Uberties. Her casual movements are so pretty. She often takes my breath away. They're like what? 16? 17? Maybe it's because I never saw Sakura that way before, but now I'm noticing how feminine she's becoming. He is a teenage boy. I should be expecting reactions like this. No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's baffling. Why the hell am I getting nervous around my friend's younger sister? Sakura's just a really good and considerate younger friend of mine, and she's someone I need to look after. For a second, I thought it was an Otome game. Hey, Takimu! I'm not playing an Otome game, I'm playing Fate Stay Night. The game where people die when they are killed. As far as Otome games are concerned, let me see, what's it? I always wanted to play Uta no Prince Sama. No, I can't kill my brain cells on stream. No, bad idea. Oh yeah, hope you're doing okay, Kimu. I wanted to catch more of your Homocypher stream, but yeah, I had to get ready for this. Also, I had to get my dinner ready. Actually, I still haven't even finished my dinner. Golly. She's a younger sister of a friend of mine. We used to be friendly though. Initially, we weren't very close and she's a grade below me. It was only a year and a half ago that our relationship became more what it is now. Sakura started to come and cook meals for me when I got hurt, and things kind of stayed like that. I think this arrangement was supposed to last until I got better, but I guess something or other happened, and somehow she ended up helping out with household chores. Either way, Sakura's a good cook, and her cleaning and laundry skills are perfect. It's no problem, man. I should have stayed to raid. My bad, I got exhausted. I'm gonna start resting about well, next time I'll get you. Oh, don't worry about Kimu. Raid who you want. Also, I have a fear of retaining people after a raid anyway, so it's fine. Get your rest. You streamed a bunch today. Having her come early in the morning is a big help, but it's been disconcerting recently. Sakura isn't the problem, it's me. I always forget that Shiro has a weird, I won't say savior complex, but he gets really guilty of things real easily. He's got a real savior complex, and it affects even the smallest things like doing chores and feeling obligated to people. I'm sure being flustered by my friend's young sister is part of the reason I feel guilty. It do be healing to your voice too, but shush, Kimu, shush. Complimenting my voice. If you're gonna compliment my voice, you might as well stab me right now. Usually I'm unfazed, but when I blush because I get caught off guard like now, I wonder whether that's problematic as her senpai. Oh, no, I got that wrong. I'm just not great at receiving compliments. Breakfast is lined up neatly on the table. A perfectly balanced meal of chicken with parsley salad, grilled salmon, blanched spinach, miso soup with rash and carrots, and grated yam soup. Ah, so yummy. The chicken salad sounds okay. I'm jealous of the grilled salmon. I do want some spinach. I'm okay without the miso soup. My dad used to call miso soup sock soup, and I kind of agree with him sometimes. The yam soup though, I've never had yam soup. Don't know how that tastes. Ah, Japanese, a traditional Japanese breakfast. And my dad has weird sense of taste. It's understandable. It's come from him. Makes sense. Oh, I want to have Japanese breakfast so bad. That's definitely one thing I want to do if I ever go to Japan. Is I want to go to ryokan / an inn and have like a traditional Japanese meals there. A traditional Japanese breakfast and dinners there. Oh my goodness, that'd be so good. Oh, Kimu, please live that for me. If you go to Japan, please do it for me.
Itadakimasu.
Oh, I forgot he talks. I forgot Shiro has dialogue and has actual voice dialogue. What the? Sakura and I sit down and bow and begin our meal in silence. Oh, I want a traditional Japanese breakfast so bad. Luckily, it's not too tough for me to make it myself, but I want it in the actual place. Also, I don't make enough soup. There's that too. The gentle tapping of chopsticks is the only sound in the room. Sakura isn't typically talkative, and I hardly have anything to chat about during meals. I almost said shot. What the? So we eat in silence. Normally, it's much rowdier than this, but the person who usually causes the commotion... Oh, there you are, Taiga! Must have watched a spy movie or something last night, because she's just eyeing the two of us through a newspaper she propped up in front of her food. How did Taiga... That's true. Do be kind of simple, but Japan, it's simple, but it tastes so good. Like, I made it myself, and like, yeah, it's good, but like, authentic Japanese breakfast is a completely other thing from what I've heard. One time, I had a traditional one in Japan. Can confirm, it's life-changing. Wearing the traditional home clothes too. Oh, you're getting me so jealous, Kimu. I've still never been to Japan. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm scared if I'll suffer from like Japan syndrome. Like if I go to Japan, I'm scared that I'll get so disillusioned by the quality of life upgrade, I'm gonna practically like end myself if I ever have to leave. I'm so scared. Like people say Paris syndrome is a thing. I have like the opposite when it comes to Japan. That's kind of why I don't want to go to Japan, because I think I'll go crazy if I have to leave. What? Okay. Weird. I'm so sorry how to tell you. It's real. It's depressing. It do be great. I'm so scared of that happening. And also that means you're gonna have to suffer from that. You're gonna have to suffer from that an additional time in the future. Suffering. Sakura remarks diffidently, but Fujine ignores her. Fujine is acting weird, but her being weird at breakfast isn't really all that weird for her. Ah, am I getting tongue-tied already? No. I just like being a funny little guy. And suffering is a funny way to play with that. That's all. It's a pink VTubers, huh? What do you mean? I just like the color pink because I think it's a nice color, and I don't see many other male VTubers with pink hair, so I thought, I'm gonna be the change I want to be in the world. And it just so happens that my personality's like this. Total kawinky dink. Sakura's used to it too, and she's eating as if nothing's the matter. Sakura typically cooks up Western dishes. Oh, really? I didn't know that. She really only began learning to cook Japanese dishes since she started coming here to help me out. Sakura learned to cook simple Japanese dishes, at least for breakfast, because Fujine and I prefer them. Now, Sakura's cooking skills have improved to the point she's better than me, and I'm the one who was teaching her. I was almost pink, but I always had white hair. Yeah, that's the thing I've noticed when it comes to like pink or like pink themed VTubers, especially like male VTubers. There really aren't all that many like pink hair guys, and even then it's more white than anything. I don't get it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be a male VTuber. What color is my hair gonna be if I'm feeling cute? White, and maybe it's gonna be a bit pink. But actual pink hair, more times out of 10, no pink hair. It's kind of disappointing. Am I wrong though? Essentially white, though. It's barely pink. Essentially white. My point still stands. I feel like too many male VTubers are cowards and for not having pink hair. Ah, jeez. Her miso soup is flavorful and refined now, and she's even gone to the point where she can grate yams to make yam soup. Yam soup? Actually, I think today's the first time she served yam soup. What's yam? How does that taste? Sorry, Sakura. Could you pass the soy sauce?
はい大変です先輩先輩のお醤油は昨日で切れてます
See ya. Wait, do I still have fish in my fridge? Okay, I can. Maybe I can make some tomorrow. Okay. Then I can use Fujine's. Pass it over. Yeah. Why am I getting so tongue-tied? This is what I get for reading a visual novel this evening. Miss Fujimura, do you mind? Wow, wait, she talked. I shouldn't do that. Fujine nods. When's she gonna talk? Newspaper shuffles.
はいどうぞとろろ汁に使うんですか
Do you really put soy sauce in yam soup? I think that's the idea of putting soy sauce in soup in general weirds me out. Not chromatic. Iridescent my hair, I mean. Okay. I'm still kind of right, though. I'm not calling you a coward, but I'm saying it's still more white than it is pink. And I'm still technically right because of that. I think it's because I heard like one Oh, Kimu. I think it's also because I heard like some person say something about male VTubers with pink hair. I don't know. I don't know if they're right. No, they can't. Okay, maybe they are. But still, I'm not gonna say that. Does everyone really put soy sauce on grated yams? Huh. Nothing. Something about preferences and something. I don't get it. A line of soy sauce streams from the ball into the grated white mound. Do they really have to put detail into this part? I know it's a visual novel, but still, golly. I stir the mixture up, pour it over my rice, and take a bite. Nothing. Just, they said some assumptions about male VTubers with pink hair, and I don't know if I'd exactly agree with it, considering myself. Is that person right? No, they can't be. I have seen into your dreams before. No. Well, wait. My dreams are mundane. You're not gonna find a shred of evidence in there. Okay, well, there's that one dream, but, all you're gonna find is basic mundane stuff and maybe some cases of me accidentally predicting the future, but that's nothing. It's basic stuff. The stickiness of the grated yam combined with the intense flavor of the soy sauce. What the? This isn't soy sauce, it's oyster sauce. You know what, that might taste okay. Taiga. Fujine tosses her newspaper onto the table with an enthusiastic flick of her wrist. I forgot that Taiga has she's an adult, but she's practically a child herself. Shiro and Sakura are practically more mature than her. Also, I'm gonna eat. Gotta eat my curry. I still haven't finished my dinner. The not so mysterious spy punches the air in victory. Oh yeah, check something. Boop, 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 boop. Where did I put this thing? Where is it? Where did I put it? Let me check this. Yeah, it's a pretty decently made curry. I don't know if I'm the only one who learned from Black Butler to put chocolate in their curry, but it's been working pretty well. Who pulls a stunt like that the first thing in the morning? You're gonna turn 25 this year, but you're still the same childish Fujine I've always known. She's 25? Yeah! Oh, now I want to try that. I might cook it tomorrow, so curious. I'm not the only one who watched a bunch of Black Butler when it was going on years ago and saw the curry episode and saw Sebastian put chocolate in his curry and thought, yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Gosh, when was the last time? Gosh, I am old. If I'm remembering stuff like that at this point. Also, she's 25. I didn't know that. Totally the face. Totally the face of a 25-year-old. You are a 25-year-old woman. You're a daughter of a Yakuza boss. People can't enact divine justice. I know you are weirdly quiet. I can't believe you've been plotting this since yesterday. You have entirely too much free time on your hands. Oh, come on, she just switched some labels, it's fine. I think I remember that too. Wow, it's been forever ago. Thank goodness, I'm not alone. I am not the only one olding. Just a reminder that the original Black Butler anime is like, what? 16 years old at this point? It's been 16 years, Kimu. It's been like 16 years. Welcome to Old Town. Population us. What did I scrolled? Fujine sits back down and shovels her breakfast into her mouth. Thank goodness he's like, let's see. There's no good enough. Gosh, there's something about this side profile that feels so nostalgic. I think it's because I've spent years on the old internet, seeing so much anime OC art of side profiles. Like, seeing this just evokes so many memories. DeviantArt, my beloved. This game is making me feel old. Who knew this visual novel from 2004 would make me feel old? Hey, Lamaz. Hope your morning, afternoon / evening's doing good. It's like what? It's morning. It's morning for you. Hope your morning's doing good. And off she goes, stomping out in a rush. There's something terribly wrong with a world that allows someone like her to be a teacher. I don't know. What? It's not morning? Let me think. Oh, no, sorry. I was getting you mixed up with European people. Sorry. I forgot about that time zone. I'm sorry, Lamaz. I thought you were from the Europes. I'm sorry. I should know better. I've been watching so many Japanese VTubers. I should understand that time zone at this point, but nope. I need to watch more, I guess. Also, as far as the teachers go, I can't say that. Oh, I know, she's talking. Sorry that Fujine hardly savored the breakfast he took so much work into making. My time? It's I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so it's like early evening for me. What did Shiro do? Well, I accidentally called her by her nickname. What's with me reading visual novels and mixing up my L's and R's? I need to be better than that. Oh, I think it's because I'm trying to keep pace with the visual novel, so I keep, like, rushing and twisting my own tongue. That might be why. Oh yeah, get some rest, Kimu. It's late for you. You've done a bunch today. I'll see you later. Good night. Even dream eaters need a rest.
ダメですよ。藤原先生、先輩にあだ名を言われるのだけは嫌がるんですから。また泣かせちゃったんでしょう。
What? She doesn't like being called Tiger? Side quest ideas? Okay. Go hunt. You're not getting mine. I'll make sure of it. Also, as far as side quests, Lamaz, you could take a page from Pokemon Infinite Fusion and make some like just relatively goofy or simple ones. Bye. Okay, ran away. Let's see. Next, in class ended up being a study hall. Ah. In fact, everyone in class worked together to make an award for me from their notebook paper because of that. I threw it away, obviously. Oh, did you finish? Yeah, you can take a page from like Pokemon Infinite Fusion and just make like either make them like relatively simple or make them like weirdly specific and annoying. That might work. Fujina is like an older sister to Sakura, so she's typically on Fujina's side. I didn't know they were so close. Which is fine on its own, but I wish she would consider the fact that I have to deal with Fujina all day long. Oh, this is her origin. Okay. Fujina was originally an acquaintance of my old man, and she swung by the house pretty frequently since I was adopted. Oh, okay, so since she was like a teenager, she's been stopping by Kiritsugu's because I guess they live next to each other. So Kiritsugu essentially adopted Taiga also. She kept on coming over even after my old man died, and now she acts like a freeloader, eating breakfast and dinner every day. She's essentially your big sister, come on! Actually, it might have been thanks to Fujina that I was able to make it on my own after my old man died. Oh. And now, it is me, Fujina, and Sakura who are the residents of this Emiya house. Oh. Just a man. Girl who has crush on. Actual ideas. Lamaz, I have one idea. It might not be the best idea, but you could maybe take a page from the Nier games books and make some really twisted side quests, to say the least. Because I remember when I was playing Nier Gestalt, there's one entire island. I mean, one entire town that's just nothing but side quests, and there's an entire town whose whole deal is that they bully an old woman into thinking her dead son's still alive, and they've been writing fake letters for her, and the side quest is just you essentially being a mailman for them and helping the said old woman feel disillusioned and happy that her dead son's still alive. But then you eventually find out that said old woman totally understands the situation and knows that her grandson is dead, but she's just happy that the town is united and not depressed. Because admittedly in said world, the world's really bleak, so they kind of need something like that to stay sane. And so the said old woman kind of puts up with all of it just so everyone can be happy. You can make a side quest like that. Or if you want... What's a Pokemon that needs a good side quest? Twisted side quest. Bully an old woman to think son is alive and illusion dead son is alive and knows is dead and is happy town is happy and not depressed and puts up with all. Interesting. It's funny. Twisted, but funny. But at the same time, I'm the only one who knows that my old man was a mage. Okay, see they can use the word mage. For some reason they use magician in that one time. That's so weird. They say mages have to keep that part of their lives secret. Which is why I've also been hiding from others and I'm learning magecraft after I became my old man's apprentice. Learning may be a bit of a stretch. Really, since I can barely use magecraft properly, so it wouldn't make much of a difference whether I hide magecraft or not. But since it was my old man's dying wish, I've been training in secret. I finish breakfast and get ready for school. I put away the dishes with Sakura as I listened to the news on TV in the background. Sakura is looking blankly at the TV. A flashy caption reading, "Gas leaks continue," pops up on the screen. Gas leaks. If you guys don't know, the funniest thing about this visual novel, so this visual novel is about like a battle royale between wizards and people from history fighting. And they can't let normal people find out about it. So whenever a fight or accident happens, they usually cover it up by saying, "Oh, it was a gas leak." Let's just say this town has had a lot of gas leaks over the years. This town has horrible pipes. They used to have a gas leak so horrible, half of the town was set on fire because of it. And totally not because of an unholy blood volcano erupting out of an ancient divine relic. There seems to have been a big accident in the neighboring city of Shinto. It happened in a building in the business district. Apparently, everyone on one of its floors lost oxygen. I mixed up consciousness and oxygen. Weird. Let me say it again. Prep my voice. Let me drink some water too. Maybe it's because I don't drink enough water. That might be why my tongue's so tied right now. Okay. Apparently, everyone on one of its floors lost consciousness from oxygen deprivation. If my mouse is still gonna get tongue-tied, I might have to take a break soon. Gosh, I'm tempted again. I'm tempted to do 2 hours of this game and 2 hours of Cardfight Vanguard. But I literally can't just keep streaming Cardfight Vanguard. That's actually bad. Authorities have been calling it an accident resulting from gas leaks, but for some reason, these incidents have been happening often. Yeah, so many gas leaks. What a very leaky town. Are you worried about the incident, Sakura? What's his part-time job again? I forgot. Yeah, but the shop's not that big. I don't think an accident like that would happen there. But I can't entirely ignore the idea either. Gas leaks can happen in any building, and it especially pains me to think that hundreds of people have fallen victim. Some say that these incidents are happening because of faulty construction work done during the rapid development projects in Shinto. Or because your town is cursed. Or because of something else that you guys aren't allowed to know. Either way, I hope there won't be any more victims. It's a disturbing story. We need to be careful too.
Why
does it keep going out? Sakura proudly proclaims. No, that's not my point. Yep, I've always known Sakura is a little off too. I need to eat. Rom. I bolted it. Is that a problem? Do you even stay with Shiro after school too? Gee, Sakura, you practically are his wife. I think I'll be home a little late. What about you, Sakura? Oh, she makes dinner too. She's so sweet. The worms are probably inside right now. Yeah, that'll be great. I'll try to come home as soon as possible too. The gate is locked tight. Sakura and Fujine both have keys to the house, and the rule is that whoever leaves last is in charge of locking everything up. Let's go. You'll be late for morning practice if you don't hurry.
それじゃあ少しだけ急ぎましょうか、先輩。
I gotta remind. I need to play Fate Grand Order again. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't even done the Valentine's event. I haven't even tried to know what Johanna's whole deal is. Sakura and I walk into town. We walk downhill along a long wall to reach a more populated residential area. The Emiya house is located on the top of a hill, away from the center of town. Heading down the hill leads us to the residential area. Going further down, we reach the intersection at the center of town. I think this is based off a real-life bridge. I might want to add that on the things I want to do in Japan is like visit this bridge. Several roads leading out from the center of town. There's a large bridge that connects to the neighboring town. A hill that leads to Ryodo Temple. A residential area located opposite to my house. A shopping district that both Sakura and I often go to. And finally, there's a path that leads to our school. I need to remember that. Oh no, the gas. We head straight to school without taking any detours. It's barely 7 o'clock, so there's hardly anyone around. Students making their way to their morning club activities are the only ones to be found along our route. Walking to school. See you later. Good luck at practice. I see Sakura off at the school gate as usual. Sakura's in the Kyoto Club, so this is where we usually split off. Oh, I'm sorry, Sakura. I'm sorry you have to go back to the bullying. I'd stop them if I knew. And yet, Sakura doesn't budge this morning. Sakura, are you not feeling well or something?
そういうことじゃなくて、
Oh, Sakura, of course I'll visit. Of course I'll beat up those bullies. I'll pound to the dirt if I have to. Well, I don't really have any business at the dojo. Besides, Issei asked me to do something, so I need to go to the student council room. Oh, this is the episode. So, this is what happened during the prologue. Oh, I forgot about this. Wow, it's been a while since I've watched Fate Stay Night. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. No, there she said. I only talk for Shiro. I remember that. Sakura quickly bows her head.
それじゃあ失礼します。晩ご飯。
Oh, the way she's holding her wrist. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Sakura. Oh no. She's a victim of bullying. Oh, Sakura, I'm remembering now. Oh no. Maybe I should go for Sakura's route. No, I have to do the other routes first. Golly, this is what I get. Note to self, watch the Fate movies before these streams so I can prepare myself. Sakura runs towards the dojo, seeming almost apologetic. What was that? I wonder what that was all about. It's called bullying, Shiro. Figure it out, please. Okay, I need to eat my dinner. I need to eat my curry. Issei, are you in?
いるぞ。今朝は少し遅かったな、エミヤ。
So sorry for chewing. I try to mute it when I can, but I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't had my dinner yet. I've had this curry at my table. I've had this curry at my desk for like almost an hour. Actually, it has been an hour. I've had this curry at my desk for an hour now. I still haven't finished it. I'm sorry, guys. I should probably take a break to finish it. But you know what? I'll probably focus on eating this when I take my break switching games. Because, surprise, surprise, I'm probably gonna switch over to Cardfight Vanguard again after this. Because, of course I am. Also give this like an hour, maybe an hour and a half more. Is it just you, Issei? Where's the rest? They should all be at school by now.
いや、あいにくとうちのメンバーはビジネスライクでね。
What does a student... I always question what anime student councils do. I know it's an anime trope to have student councils, but I question, what do they even do? Like what, they... Because like, I doubt they have actual authority, right? But then again, I'm not acquainted to how Japanese schools work. I'm too used to disgusting cheeseburger Freedomland schools where the actual school actually has control over schools and their clubs and whatnot. The idea of a student club that manages other clubs and other student things is weird, at least for me. So I never understood how student councils worked.
働く時間帯はきっかり決まっていて、早出と残業はしたくないのだそうだ。
So that's why the student council president is always doing busy work himself. Guess you've got your own problems to deal with.
何？好きでしている苦労だ。エミヤに同情してもらうのは筋が違う。
He loves business. No wonder why you want to be a monk. What are you talking about? I'm not sympathizing with you.
それはそれで無念だが、聞き流すとしよう。情が映っているということでは同じだからな。
Issei, who's gathering his papers into a single sheaf and tapping the edge against the table to square them neatly, is the big boss of the student council. He's been working to reform the student council, which has grown quite lax, and he's been a friend of mine since our first year in school. Oh, I didn't know that's how long they've been friends. His full name is Issei Ryodo. Despite his old-fashioned sounding name, he has elegant facial features, and he's popular with the girls. These girls need better taste than men. Just saying. He's also the student council president, so you'd think he would have the leg up over everyone else, but that's not exactly the case.
やはり朝は舌がしびれるほどの熱湯が良い。
It's saying stuff like that as he sips tea that prevents him from quite sticking the landing. As evidenced, Issei is quite plain. Ah, yeah. What a surprise. He's prone to be misunderstood, yet he neither dabbles in relationships, nor he does what typical students do for fun. He's the heir of Ryodo Temple, which sits atop a mountain. He himself understands that he will inherit the temple, and there's a strong possibility that he'll shave his head without so much as a complaint as soon as he graduates from school. Oh. So, what do you want me to do today?
ああ、まあともかく座って一服と言いたいのだが、時間がないな。移動がてら説明をするゆえ、いつもの道具を持ってついてきてくれ。率直に言うとな、うちの学校、金のバランスが極端なんだよ。
Okay. I know. The athletic clubs are favored, and there's not much money to go around in other places. Ah, the school experience.
結果、文化系の分野は絶えず不遇の扱いでな。
Exactly. As a result, the culture clubs get the short end of the stick. Wait, I read another person's lines. Drat. But yeah. What was it again? Oh yeah. I remember back when I went to secondary school / high school. Like what, my football club? My football club, the football team would always get new equipment every year. Oh my goodness. They were like always getting new stuff every year, and practically every other club suffered. Practically every other program that wasn't sports suffered from it. Ah, good old cheeseburger Freedomland's budgets. Gotta love it.
今年から文化系に予算が行くよう尽力しているのだが、予算の流れが不鮮明でうまく回っていない。おかげで未だ文化系の物質が不遇でな。
I don't want to be mean to sports clubs, but You guys don't have heaters? You guys live in Japan. Your winters are brutal. Your winters are kind of brutal. You guys don't have heaters? What? I don't think this being 2004 is an excuse. You guys need heaters. I see. Hey, hand me the flathead screwdriver, the biggest one. Oh, and give me some conductors too. Yeah, this one looks salvageable. What's with him blushing and like holding his waist like that? Something about that's kind of cute. I don't know why. Something about it. Wait, do people ship Shiro and Issei? Do those fans exist? I know most Fate shipper fans like to ship Shiro with like Rin or Saber, but is there any Mavericks that ship Shiro and Issei? They gotta exist. They gotta be real. They're like unicorns though. It's fine. You got it right. So what about the lack of heaters? Is there anything else that's broken? Huh. And you're saying that there's no room in the budget? Well, this one's just corroded. Good thing the inside's still intact. Yeah, I can fix it. It's a good thing old machines are easy to figure out. The wires just burn out. So as long as those get replaced, they should last until the end of the year. Yeah, it is funny how like in his way to try and learn how to do magic, he's gotten really good at inspecting machinery. He's really good at like inspecting things apparently, as far as his magic is concerned. You say some weird stuff, Issei. Oh hey, I'm almost done, so go ahead and step out. Oh, this is where Rin pops up, if I remember correctly. Issei quietly steps out of the classroom. He might be thinking I'm going to start on some sensitive work. Well, I guess he can call it sensitive work. I put my hand to the old electric stove. No matter how long someone's been fixing things, you can't usually figure out what's wrong by sight. But the fact that I can means what I'm doing is not ordinary. I close my eyes and look inside the stove by touch. And then suddenly, a single image pops into my head. He knows this kind of magic at least. Oh, don't worry about Lex. Take your time. I'm still gonna be here. There are two places where the wire is about to break. The electrical pipe should last a bit longer. The power cord should be fine with just insulation tape. Good. I should be able to fix it with just the tools I brought along. If the electrical pipes were broken, it wouldn't be fixable by an amateur. Had that been the case, a certain strengthening would have to be done, which no amateur can manage, but I should be able to fix this one by sight. This is the magecraft Kiritsugu taught me. I didn't know Kiritsugu knew like basic maintenance magecraft. Oh come on, Lex, I'm fine. Nothing happened last night. Nothing happened yesterday. Bazinga! Bazinga. Okay, let's begin. I take off the cover to begin my repairs. I already know where it's broken, so the rest of the work is easy. Just one thing that I'm good at. That's right, I, Shiro Emiya, have absolutely no talent in magecraft. But for some reason, I have a knack for visualizing the structure of things or blueprints, like I did just now. My old man once saw me imagine and recreate a blueprint. He looked surprised and muttered, "What a useless talent." My special talent appears to be pointless. According to my old man, the fact that I can visualize object structures isn't really helpful. A mage normally wouldn't need to survey an object's entire structure like I do. He claims the mage's struggle is to instantly seek out an object's center or its core and transform it as quickly as possible. What's in my salivary gland today? I'm drooling so much, I don't get it. That's why reading blueprints is a waste of time, and even then that only helps seek out areas for magical energy to pass through. And so, fixing broken stuff is one of the only things I'm good at. After all, I don't have to open the entire thing up to find a problem. If I can find a problem quickly, I can fix most things as long as I have the know-how to repair it. So, I only do that with things an amateur could reasonably be expected to fix. Okay, done. What's next? I put away the conductors, pick up the screwdriver and wrench, and head out to the hallway. And this is where Rin pops up. Wait a minute. I read this already. Huh. Issei, repairs are done. Oh hey, a female student is standing next to Issei in the hallway. And this is the other side of that scene. I never understood Rin's red coat. It kind of never made sense. Everyone else wears normal like school uniforms, and then you have Rin wearing like an extra red coat to be extra about it. It's not even all that fancy. It's just kind of funny. Ah, curry. Oh. Boom. Eating. Sorry, I was looking at something. I'm a little surprised. The girl talking to Issei is Rin Tosuka, a second year from Class A. She lives in a giant Western-style mansion up on a big hill, and she's an extraordinary honor student. Hey, you also live on a big hill! She's pretty smart, athletic, and no flaws at all. Just stretch. Yep. She's intelligent and polite, and she never brags about her looks. She's truly the ideal girl to guys. Apparently, I need to drink water. The curry went down too fast. As good as this curry is, I can't eat it too fast or else I'm gonna call. I guess my throat's not gonna like it. Okay. But Tosuka is just too good, and she's become unattainable. The guys all say the only people who can talk to Tosuka are Issei and the teachers. Why Issei? Well, okay, I'm also a guy. And I'm including myself in the list of her admirers. Aww, you are a simp. At least Shiro respects his... At least Shiro drinks his respect women juice. Tosuka is looking at us, annoyed. I guess rumors are true that Issei and Tosuka don't get along. Really? I didn't know that. Why do Rin's eyes seem so big? I think it's part of this Takeuchi's art style this time, but still, they seem extra big. Whoa. Issei's pretty gutsy, talking to me and completely ignoring Tosuka like that. Don't worry about it. So what's next? There's not much time. I guess I always forget that as far as 90s/2000s anime art style is concerned, everyone's like part Dark Souls Basilisk. Also, hey Naru, hope you're doing okay this morning, afternoon/evening. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just reading some Fate Stay Night because yeah, I'm a Fate fan. I never played the original visual novel. I thought might as well. And also yeah, I'm gonna be streaming this for maybe 30 minutes to an hour longer, and then I'm gonna switch over to Dear Days 2 because of course I am. That's fun. It's nice. Admittedly, there's an anime adaptation you can always watch, and it'll save you a lot more time, but can't go wrong with the OG. If it's dead, I won't be able to fix it. It might be better to buy a new one.
そうなんだが、一応見てくれると助かる。俺から見れば臨終だが、お前から見れば仮病かもしれん。
You think so? Then let me take a look. There's only about 30 minutes until homeroom starts. I'll need to hurry and fix it or I'll run out of time. Byron! I love you. I head to the audiovisual room, but I realize completely ignoring Tosuka would be rude. I turn to face her since she's been standing there the whole time. There's something about this image, this sprite of Rin. I think this was the I think this one. I feel like this one sprite was the basis to her entire personality. Why did I add an H there? I think the entire pose was the basis to her personality. I'm so tongue-tied. That's what I get for playing a visual novel just after my nap. You're here early, Tosuka. I blur out the first thing that comes to my mind, and then follow Issei. She wants him too.
ギリギリ間に合ったか。すまんないミヤ。また苦労をかけた。頼み事をした上に遅刻させては友人失格だ。
What did I want to play? What decks do I want to play today? I probably want to do... I've been playing... I made an undercover deck recently. It was kind of meh. I also made a Bruce deck. I also made a Bastion deck that wasn't trash, so I might want to do that actually. Don't sweat it. It won't be a problem if I'm late. Or it might be an issue if you were late.
もっともだ。いや、間に合ってよかった。
Issei exhales a sigh of relief and heads to his desk. It's exactly 8 o'clock. 5 minutes after the bell for homeroom rings, Fujine will enter her classroom. Whew. My breath is labored, since I ran from the audiovisual room. I take a deep breath before I take my seat.
朝から騒がしいね。部活を辞めてから何をしてるかと思えば、竜道の太鼓持ち？僕はないけどさ、うちの評判を落とすようなことはしないでよね。君、なんていうか、節操ないからさ。
I forgot. Is Shiro actually friends with Shinji? I wouldn't. I'd punch him in the face. Ah. Standing in front of my desk is Shinji Mato. He's been a friend of mine since middle school. You're friends with this C-word? You're friends with this human garbage who is also admittedly a victim of family abuse? But, besides the point. His last name is Mato, and he's Sakura's legal older brother. He's 1 year older than her. Yo. Things at the Kyoto Club going well, Shinji? I've never seen this sprite before. Sure you will. He looks extra dramatic with it. Like, oh, it's me, I'm Shinji. So much better. I'm a victim of my grandfather. I'm a victim of my fat grandfather abusing me. I did nothing as a bunch of magic worms did things to my sister. Is that so? I guess Mizuzuri is working real hard.
Huh? 何見当違いなこと言ってんの？弓道部が記録を伸ばしてるのは僕の
Is he really that good at archery? I doubt it.
エニアさ、とっくに部外者なんだから知ったような口を叩くと恥をかくよ。
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Besides, I'm not involved with the club, so I won't really concern myself with it much. I put my bag on my desk and pull a chair back.
何それ？僕の弓道部には興味がないってこと？
Oh, it's Kyoto. Why do you think there was a U after an O after that U? I'm so silly. It's Kyoto, not Kyoto. I am not Nihongo Jozu. Nihongo Jozu kanai. I'm not saying that. Just that I'm not involved at all. I'm just not involved in all. I'm not a part of the club anymore, so it's not right for me to just drop into the dojo. But if there's anything you need, just let me know. I'll help whenever you need it. I remember you weren't good at fixing and stringing bows.
So, thank you. 何か雑用があったら声をかけるよ。
Like today.
ま、そんなことはない。
Yeah, sure it won't. Sure. Well, that's good. A captain who leaves busy work behind won't be much of a captain. Just trying to trouble Miss Fujimura. She's terrifying if she ever gets mad. Oh my goodness, why are you friends with him? Why are you friends with him, Shinji? Why are you friends with him, Shiro? Shiro's too nice. The fact that he's friends with this thing is really telling how kind he is. Or he's just that much of a pushover slash busybody. It could be both things. And just like that, Shinji heads off to his seat, all self-important bluster as ever. He does seem moodier than usual. He kicked you out and you're still friends with him? Get a spine, Shiro. Oh, Issei, were you there the whole time? I like the little mouth spit coming there. Aww. Oh, he's blushing! Issei's blushing! Sure, okay, people have to ship these two, right? I'm not being a Fujo about this, right? I'm not just being a Fujo. People have to actually ship them, right? Thank goodness I'm not the only one. Thank you, Naru. Huh? What does concern have to do with it? I haven't done anything worth worrying about. Oh, no wonder why there was a Fate Ilya episode. Thank you, Naru. Actually, now that I think about it, if I remember correctly, Fate Prisma Ilya, the Magical Girl spin-off Fate show where mostly nothing wrong happens, they essentially had nothing to do for their season 3. Their season 3 was like one problem, and so they had to pad out the rest of the season with a bunch of nothing burgers. And one episode was them just talking about shipping and yaoi, and Issei talking to Shiro was one of the like catalysts for that. Oh yeah, it was one of Ilya's friends watching Issei and Shiro talk, and then she got yaoi vision and started shipping those two. Gosh, Prisma Ilya was such a basic show before season 4. I thought it was really funny how it took 4 seasons for Fate Khaled Liner Prisma Ilya to become a legitimate Fate show. Kind of funny. The only subject I excel in, yaoi shipping. Ah, thank goodness I'm not alone. I'm not the only rotten one here. Thank goodness. I get it. Yeah, good point. Thanks, Issei. I don't think that would ever happen, but I appreciate the concern. He's blushing again. This blushing has to be on purpose. You really get mad at Robert Hat, but you're pretty... Yeah, why are you so tall? Why is he so tolerant with this bully? It's disgusting. Yeah, but Shinji's been like that for as long as I've known him. You get used to it. You get used to bullying, Shiro? The hero of the aspiring hero of justice gets used to bullying? It is. Now come on. Go back to your desk if you're satisfied. It's almost time for Miss Fujimura to dash in. The bell to start homeroom rings. Normally, the homeroom teacher comes into the classroom 5 minutes before homeroom starts, but our teacher isn't what you call typical. Homeroom from class 2C typically starts 1 minute after starting bell. In other words... She's such a good teacher. Taiga's such a good teacher. She's so responsible. Homeroom starts with the sound of Fujine shouts and hurried footsteps. Oh, Taiga's so cute. The flop. Gonk. Gonk. If you don't know, Taiga Fujimura is essentially a student herself. I don't know how she became a teacher, but she's a teacher. She is a teenager in charge of other teenagers, essentially. Fujine tumbles, and I hear some kind of unnatural sound. Huh? Contrary to the hectic sounds of a few seconds earlier, the classroom is now dead silent. The mood shifts sharply. It's no wonder Fujine is called a human roller coaster. But honestly, the way she fell in seemed like a laughing matter. She practically is. She's a 25-year-old teenager, essentially. She's also the daughter of a Yakuza boss. Fujine hit her head against the podium, and she's still lying on the floor. Seeing her lying there, face down and unmoving, has everyone imagining the worst. She's not a literal tiger, you guys, come on. She's not a mimic. Why did you say the term mimic? What? Is that her voice actress? The students in the front row start to get rowdy. Those of us sitting in the middle rows can't see what's going on. We all stand up to get a look. Someone brings up the obvious. But the problem is, how will we get Fujine to infirmary? We're all like comrades in arms after our time dealing with Fujine. Probably nobody's thrilled by the idea of taking a teacher to the infirmary. Hey! If it takes longer than 50 minutes, you guys get to get out. A brave girl approaches. Fujine isn't moving. The class grows more concerned. Oh, come on. It'll take more than that to kill Taiga. Who's voicing that? Who's doing that voice? I think that's Gilgamesh's voice actor. Like, I know Gilgamesh's voice actor voices that one like fat guy in Steins Gate, so I'd believe it if he's doing that voice right now. I like how they only had like what 7 voice actors for this game, so they got like multiple people playing the same. They got one person voicing multiple people. I can already hear Rin right there. What's that? Everyone's on the same page, except Shinji and I. We keep quiet because the two of us dared not to be a part of what was about to happen. It comes out a whisper, even with so many students speaking in unison. I'd be confused if I had to voice more than one character. When it comes to JRPGs, visual novels, and whatnot, you kind of have to get used to it. It's funny. Like, I think it was when I played Xenoblade 3. You could really hear they had the voice actors for the main party, and not many other voice actors. Like they had the voice actors for all the party members, and then every other voice actor was just like the main party members, mainly doing a secondary voice. The word tiger is especially inaudible, and yet Fujine's previously motionless body reacts. Everyone must be on edge, since midterm tests are approaching. It's a terrible idea on their part, but some students start to wave their hands and chant Fujine's nickname. The last time someone called her Tiger, she played a prank on them. If you guys are all gonna call her Tiger, she might actually give you guys extra homework. Is this gonna keep going? No, it doesn't. Okay. Gow. Gow. This is a bit, apparently. I wish I'd understand Japanese comedy, but this is apparently a bit. Something about this feels nostalgic. Or I'm just old. I wish Kimu was still here. At least I wouldn't get to feel old alone. Oh, Kimu. Like a sudden bolt of lightning striking, Fujine stands valiantly, as if the fall hardly scratched her. Fujine, back to her normal self, stands at the podium. It appears she recalled nothing between the time she jumped into the classroom and the time she woke up. With feeling? Gow. 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 I hope someone doesn't clip that. Gow. 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 And I don't call myself a voice actor, but still, gow. Gow. Please don't clip. No! No! I need to finish my dinner. I only have like a bite left. Oh, it's not much. Oh, no, the ghost is back. The ghost. Ghost, get out. Ghost, get out. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's not much. I just had some curry today. Just some relatively basic Japanese curry. I put in some extra spice and maybe some chocolate, but pretty good. I hope I'm not the only one that started putting chocolate in their curry because of Black Butler. Oh, thank goodness, I'm not alone. Oh, I thought I was a freak for a second because when my parents saw me put chocolate in my curry, they were actually kind of concerned. Because one, they're not a big fan of Japanese curry because of how milquetoast it usually tastes, and I don't blame them. But they saw me put chocolate in it earlier this week and was like, what are you doing, son? You're kind of being a freak. Fujine casually starts homeroom. She always goes on digressions between announcements, so it goes slowly. Yeah, something gas leaks are everywhere. People are dying of gas leaks. Your town is cursed. Because of course they do. Goto sits back down. He doesn't seem particularly remorseful. Too easy. When Fujine says she gets mad, she gets mad. Doesn't matter if it's with a teacher or a student. And that is as close to a serious warning as she's ever gonna give. But Goto doesn't realize it. Is this all you do for homeroom? Is this all Japanese homeroom is? Fujine waves and leaves. So that was Taiga Fujimaru, the teacher of room 2C. Wait, Fujimura. I'm too used to a gacha game. I'm trash. Her nickname, Tiger. That might seem like a joke, but it isn't. It isn't. She got the nickname because it sounds like her name Taiga, but Fujine hates it. According to her, it doesn't sound feminine. But she got the nickname because of how she acts, so she kind of had it coming. She is also technically Yakuza's. The robot man is here. The literal Tin Man. Huh. Wait. Did I hear something for a second? No? Okay, nothing. It was nothing. As Fujine exits the room, the first period teacher enters. Because Fujine takes up almost all the homeroom time, mornings are always like this for our class. Huh. For a second I thought I heard something. And so, another day of classes ends. That's another thing about like stuff like Persona. Pretty much like any Japanese, any JRPG / game where you're in school, they always skip classes. Nothing happens. Nothing notable happens. You don't do anything weird. It might have been a knock. I thought I heard like voices for a second. Like it's. Then again, it's not too late right now for me, so it might still be something. But for a second, I thought I heard someone call me, but I think I'm fine. But yeah, that's just a weird thing about like JRPGs, like pretty much any media about like Japanese high school / school in general. They never show anything happening during school. I guess they just want to always portray school as something serious that nothing disturbs it. The pro tag will never disturb it or do a bad job at it. Like, school happens. You do school. You do a basic good job at school. Nothing will break that. Do a good job at school. Because they never, from my I remember, they barely have any Japanese media where class is interrupted by the main character. The main character will always go to school. If they have school, they will go to school. They will do a good job at school. They will not break harmony. There are many types of students. Some immerse themselves in club activities. Some hurry home. And some hang out in the classroom after class for no particular reason. I don't really fit in any of those categories.
すまない。ちょっといいかエミヤ。今朝の続きなんだが、今日は時間あるか。
Am I gonna pull a Scott Pilgrim? I could pull a Scott Pilgrim. I do play World of Warcraft. But... Huh. No, it's not. It's not. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Also, I don't know why. I think back when zombie movies were a thing, I did have a dream that a zombie apocalypse was happening, and for some reason my dad became like a Chad action movie hero because of it. I don't know why I dreamt that. It was weird. Like he was pulling like movie one-liners and he had a minigun for some reason. It was really weird. Well, it's not like I don't have any plans. It's not as if I don't do anything at all. The biggest reason I quit the Kyudo club in the first place was that I want to prioritize my part-time job. It's been 5 years since I started part-time jobs to earn money for living expenses on my own after my old man died. And when you do so many different jobs, there are some requests you just can't say no to. I think we all have zombie zombie dreams that, okay, maybe it's not like yours. I think that's the only zombie apocalypse dream I've ever had. Cause like let's see, that was back when I lived in a cul-de-sac. So I had a dream that everyone in their respective houses just like turned their houses in the cul-de-sac into a tiny little fort. And my dad like put a minigun on top of our fence. It was weird. I think that was back when it was World War Z, I believe. When the World War Z movie came out and my family watched it. Oh yeah, that was the one with the Doctor Who doctor. The one with the very blatant soda ad. And that gave me like a zombie dream for some reason. I don't know why. Today is one of them. I was asked to help restock some products for a bar, since they wanted as many strong helping hands as they could get. So I'm sure I don't have to go help. The bar is likely asking everyone as an excuse to gather some folks and hang out afterwards. There are two options. I should... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Actual choice. Actual choice. Actual choice. Choice paralysis. Choice paralysis. Choice paralysis. Choice paralysis. Choice paralysis. Choice paralysis. So, if I remember correctly, if I help at the student council, I might be stuck at school in the evening. And if I get stuck at school in the evening, my character will die. Because a fight breaks out. And he is going to get caught. And he will get stabbed. I don't know about the part-time job. But the thing is, though, Naru, I have to keep the story going. Part of the narrative is that the main character dies and gets revived by one of the main heroines. But I've never done a part-time. I've never seen what the part-time job is. So, let's see. I might as well. I feel bad for Issei, but I should probably prioritize my part-time job. I never promised I would go, but since I said I'd try, I should probably keep my word. Sorry, Issei. I had plans already. So can I get a rain check on this morning's task?
先約? ああ、例のアルバイトか。そうか、それは困らせたな。こちらは今日明日で進退が決まるものでもない。俺の頼みなど気にせず、労働に励んで。
Oh, wait, skipped his line. Weird. Thanks. I'll get back to those tasks first thing in the morning. So please let me off the hook this time.
ん? そこまで深刻な話でもないと言っただろう。急を要していたものは今朝で片付いた。残った修理品はエミヤの手が空いた時で構わんさ。
If you say so, is it okay if I pick up where I left off whenever I don't have work?
一切ない。その時はまた頼りにするぞ、エミヤ。
Bye. Peace. Issei bids me a stiff farewell and leaves the classroom. Okay then. I shouldn't dawdle. I may not have been giving us. I may not have given it a specific time, but now that I've decided to go to my part-time job, I need to head over to a neighboring town. You mean the place with a bunch of gas leaks? You're gonna die. There's probably zombies there. Jeez, I thought I was gonna help out just a little, but they gave me 30,000 yen, so a few $100. A stinky kind. Naru, if you don't know, this town is cursed. There was a blood volcano 10 years ago. A bunch of people, like half of the town exploded, essentially. Half of the town was on fire because of gas leaks. When they say gas leaks, that means something magic and bad was going on, and they were just covering it up. It's like an unexpected windfall or a stroke of good luck. It's a neat visual novel. It's a somewhat iconic anime anime/visual novel series. If you don't know where the people die when they're killed meme comes from, it comes from this. Copenhagen, where I work today, is like a bar and supermarket that sells liquor all in one, and it takes a lot of people to restock inventory for this place. Okay, basic store, got it. It's a job that needs at least 5 people, but the more people you have after that makes everyone's lives easier. Everyone's lives easier. Yet, the boss is always like... He mentioned it so casually to part-time workers and seemed to think it was enough. But I'm the only one who showed up. The only people there for inventory were me, the boss, and Neko, his daughter. All hell broke loose. I've never seen this part. Yeah, if you don't know, Naru, this is a visual novel about wizards in a battle royale, summoning famous people from mythology and history and fighting it out. There's a really good anime out there if you want, with really good animation value. It's relatively well known. Neko was scolding the boss, yet I was the only fool who came by, ready to be sacrificed. Blah, blah, blah. The two of them unenthusiastically applauded me when I showed up, and then we all decided to organize the storage room as much as possible. And then, we somehow finished the inventory in 2 hours. I just never did this. I want to do this. Fun. The boss remarks as he eats a brown cake and surveys the afternoon's work. What brown cake? Literal brown? Is that a literal brownie? That'd be funny. Not exactly. I'm just used to manual labor, and I've been working here long enough that I know where most things go in the storage room. I haven't been working here since I was young for nothing, you know. He kind of reminds me of me. You've been doing this for 5 years, Shiro? Golly. Something like that. You were one of the only places that hired me soon after my old man died. Okay, so Shiro is like, what, 17? 16, 17? This grocery store hired a 12/13-year-old. In Japan, mind you. You hired a minor, my friend. The boss stuffs his mouth with rum cake. Next to him, Neko is nursing a bottle of warm sake. The owner has a sweet tooth, while the daughter is the drinker of the family. They sure balance. Wow, they sure balance each other out well. Oh my goodness, these guys. And. I guess it's normal. I don't know. I don't know if that's normal. Okay, I guess it's normal in the Midwest, maybe. If in places where labor is more needed, understandable. At least you got cake and some monies. He waves 3 $10,000 yen. I say dollars. What am I? A disgusting cheeseburger Freedom Land person? He waves 3 10,000 yen bills at me. It's more than I get for a week's worth of labor. Not 3 hours. Oh, thanks. I hesitate, but I take whatever I can get. Just as I'm about to leave Copenhagen. Well, considering that the two people running the place is, I guess, a glutton and a drunk, I guess. Neko stops me while she's curled up in front of a heater, resting. What is she, a cat? Well, I guess her name's Neko. I think it was Furumi. Oh. Welcome home, Lex. Okay. Well, I was told to help if I wasn't busy. Oh no, I gave EB voice already. Oh no. Oh no. And I took a nap today too. Golly. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Huh? That's not true. I won't do things for people when I know I can't. I only do things I know I'm able to. Let me check something. Okay. Neko makes circles with her fingers in the air as she downs her sake. She seems to think I'm a dragonfly or something. Okay, so just tell Fujine that. What? Now, as for you, you better have an explanation as to why you streamed when I was still at work. So, Lex, I took a nap. I woke up from my nap in a rush. I've been so used to streaming at 8 PST I thought I had to stream today at 8 PST. I haven't looked at my schedule in a few days. I forgot. I'm not pulling my cute voice, I'm just being me. I just forgot. I'm sorry, Lex. I'm gonna stream a little extra long today because of it. I still got at least 2 hours of streaming in me. I'm still gonna be fine. I might take a break soon, but I'm fine. You haven't missed much. We just started a story. No, shush. It's fine. No, I can do it. I took a nap. I'm good. I took a nap. I'm not EP. Totally fine. Totally fine. Okay. Oh no, totally fine. Totally fine. No, shush. No, I'm fine. Whoa, I've already crossed the bridge. I managed to walk back from the neighboring Shinto to Miyama without realizing. I walked through the still darkened town. It's about 7:30. It's 7 o'clock and it's already that dark? I guess it's... There should still be people out and about at this hour, but there are no signs of anyone around. They're probably unconscious and dying from magic sucking. Oh right. There was a crime committed in Miyama the other day. A burglar murdered someone, I think. It must be why there's no one around, and why school curfew has been set to 6 o'clock. Gas leaks and burglars, huh? Seems like it's getting dangerous around here. I am in the corner. I'm already here. Small and pinchable. What are you talking about, Naru? I'm cool. I'm big and tough. And not cool and pinchable whatsoever. No wonder people are avoiding walking around at night. It's probably not safe to let Sakura go on her own anymore. Fujine might be fine, but Sakura's house is in the residential area on the other side of town. Does she really go across town just to hang out with Shiro? I am reading a visual novel. I cannot do that. Guess I should walk her home starting to... Huh? Oh, it's this scene. Okay, I know what's going on. I can't quite believe what I'm seeing. I must be wrong. I sense a presence on the uphill path I was sure was empty. Oh, it's this scene. I know this scene. Whoever it is, they're standing still and look to be peering down at me. Oh, who's this little German girl? Who's this little German girl who's totally not the main character's technical sister? I unconsciously hold my breath. A girl with silvery hair smiles and walks down the path without making a sound. And as she passes by... Oh, she knows. Huh. Do you know what's funny? This visual novel's old. These voice actors are old. They have quite the IMDb page. It's kind of funny knowing that the voice actors for this little girl anime character has voiced in less savory works, to say the least. I haven't watched it, but I can confirm that she has. Also, what do you mean by summon? Huh. What she says makes no sense. Ah, jeez. And another thing about last night's VC. Do not listen to whatever Kai says. He's vicious in Smash Ultimate. I want to play Smash again, though. I want to get back to playing Smash. Must be your child since pink eye. She has white hair, though. Also, me having kids? I am not prepared to be a father. I may actually be old, but I am not a dad. Oh my goodness, I am not a dad. I kind of hate hearing that because someone at work earlier, I think this week, said I don't know why. Almost every few weeks or so, people tell me like, oh Rikyo, you'd be a good dad. You'd be a good dad. Kids like you, so you surely you'd be a good dad. Like, no, I don't want to be a dad. Don't put that on me. No, that sounds horrible. No. Fine, but not with that vicious nuisance. You and Luca's child. Wait a minute. Does that imply that you're more like a child yourself? Pretty much. I just know how to be a child. Sure, that gives me understanding of children, but to actually have and take care of one? Golly. Also, Naru, does that imply me/Luca getting pregnant? I know. Oh my goodness. Oh no, the test was right. Oh, the test was right. Oh, that disgusting test was right. That implies that Luca's an alpha. Oh gosh, Luca is an alpha, isn't he? Oh jeez. Gosh, I hate Omegaverse. I climb up the hill and reach my house. The lights are already on, which means Sakura and Fujine are home. The moment I step into the living room, I smell the delicious aroma of dinner. Sakura and Fujine are both eating at the table. Tonight's meal is chicken stewed in cream sauce and has put Fujine in an especially good mood. And since you heard my voice last night, did I sound older? As far as my impressions of my voice, impressions of your voice goes, Lex, you sounded better than I expected. Again, I'm kind of paranoid when it comes to interacting with people online. I have this like perpetual fear of anyone I interact online being a secret slug monster, as far as personality and maybe appearance goes, so don't worry, I thought you were fine. I was going towards adoption route, but whatever makes your imagination I didn't hear anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't actually say anything. Shush, Naru. Shush. Thanks, and sorry for being late. I should have come home earlier. Why are my eyes so tired? Okay, thanks. I'll go wash up, so keep an eye on Fujine to make sure she doesn't eat my portion. Okay. Also, if you'll excuse me, guys, let's use my BR beats. I'm gonna BRB for like a minute, just for like a couple minutes. I'm not getting EP. I'm totally fine. I just need like a couple minutes to BRB. I need to like put my dinner away and also like check on stuff. I'll be right back. Let me see. Okay. That's a first. Most people say I sounded older, but you don't need to worry. I'm harmless and I only yell at people that drive me insane. Oh, it's fine, Lex. And also again, Lex, I think I've said this, but I'm older than you. I am probably older than you. Or younger than you, actually. Wait. I haven't kept track of my birthday in a while. I said 24. Okay, I can't answer. Never mind. I'm not saying anything about age. Never mind. Nothing happened. Okay, let me see. Where's my music? Where's my music? Okay. Boop. I'll be back. Serenade Surf, huh? Why would I serenade a fellow Omega? Why would I serenade the competition? Chocolate, Huh, yeah. So I just checked. No. Oh, thank goodness. Says the one that's a submissive Omega. Thank goodness Kimu's not here. If Kimu heard that, he'd go off. Thank goodness. I don't want him to hear it. That's even worse. I think Kimu's the one who's I think Kimu's an alpha. Oh no, if Kimu heard that. No. Okay. Also, yeah, I found out that I don't think I'm Shush. Can I get a corner now? Can I get a corner? It's getting cramped. Getting a little claustrophobic here. Rex, can I get out of here, please? Betty, please. 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 No. Oh, okay. I go to my room. It's a sparse room compared to the storehouse, but it's still decorated enough considering I don't have any particular hobbies. So most of them are random things Fujina just left here. After I wash my hands and change, I head back to see my food on the table. Sakura is as humble as ever. Sakura's cooking skills have vastly improved over the past year. My cooking is no match for her Western foods. My Japanese dishes might be a little better. Neither of us is any good at making any Chinese dishes. Oh, I want some mabu tofu now. I'm glad to know she's improving, but it's also a little depressing knowing when the pupil surpasses her master. That's a good thing! Come on, Shiro. There's something about Sakura holding her wrist that always makes me so sad. It really is delicious. The longer you cook chicken, the tougher the meat gets. Which is why when you need to take the extra steps of grilling the chicken to a crisp to seal in its juices and flavor. This requires exceptional skill, and it's something that clumsy Fujina would never be able to manage. Why call Surf an Omega, Ricky? Hey, Striker. Also, Striker, you know I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Hope you're doing good, Striker. No complaints here. The cream sauce is perfect. My cooking can't hold a candle to your Western dishes. You're not wrong. I am worse off. While he is at least aggressive, at least he's not. At least he's not that other word. At least he's not that. Omega. Gosh, I hate the Omegaverse. Fujina, who's been concentrating on her meal until now, pipes up. You could have done something. What do you mean an Omega? It's so cute. It's always so cute when Omegas are aggressive and they say they aren't an Omega. No, not you too, Striker. Dealing with Lex is one thing, but you too. You guys are bullies. You're bullying me. No. Where's the anti-bully ranger when you need them? She looked to be in good spirits thanks to Sakura's meal, but the moment she sees my face, her mood turns sour.
もうまた誰かの手伝いをしてたんでしょう。それはそれでいいことだけど、こんな時ぐらいは早く帰ってきなさい。
Yeah, town's
最近物騒
cursed.
だぞってホームルームで言ったじゃない。
I guess I did, Lex. I guess I did.
あれ、
Shush.
シローに関して言ったんだからね。
You really don't need to make a homeroom announcement for something you can just tell me at home.
ここで言っても聞かないもの。学校でガツンと言った方がシローには効果的なんだもん。
What does that mean,
それは
Striker?
真剣内容というか公私混同だと思います。
それぐらいしないとシローはダメなのよ。いつも人の手伝いばっかりして損してるからさ。たまにはまっすぐ帰ってきてのんびりしててもいいじゃない、バカチン。
Yeah, I say it's because he's a survivor of that horrible, fire 10 years ago, that he kind of has a savior complex where he becomes a giant busybody / wet towel that has to help everyone. Extra 20 minutes! Hey, at least I haven't said anything about that today. At least I haven't said it today to Stream Striker, thank goodness. Huh? Who are you calling an idiot? What's wrong with helping people? I'm not losing out on anything as long as someone benefits from my help. Shiro, you say it all the time.
キリツグさんに似たのかな。
Hey, at least he's not shooting people like his dad. At least he's not assassinating people like his dad yet. At least he's not pulling out a gun like his dad. Unless you're talking about the Miuverse. If it's a Miuverse, then okay. Actually, but that's Shiro's base, though. Seeing Fujine eating so heartily makes me wonder what exactly she's worried about.
内村先生、今の話からすると先輩って
Yes, he has.
そうなんですか？
He's had a horrible savior complex ever since he got saved from that giant fire.
昔からそうなの。なんか困ってる人がいたら自分から手を出しちゃうタイプ。けどおせっかいってわけじゃなくて、シローはね、単におませさんなのだ。
Fujine grins menacingly. Fujine, I'm gonna get mad if you say anything you shouldn't. And you shouldn't ask such silly questions, Sakura. Wait a minute, really? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Huh. Oh. Oh, wow. Sorry. I just looked at something. It was kind of silly. Just for that, guys, when I get my channel points redeemed ready, I'm gonna make them extra expensive just for that. I'm gonna put tax on it. Okay, so I need clamps. I need the head pat. What do you mean, Lex? What are you talking about?
藤村先生、お話を続けてください。
Fujine clicks her tongue in disapproval, but Sakura presses on like an attentive student. Oh, the person who doesn't like being called Tiger has a tiger on her mug. 40 minutes? What? You cry.
じゃあ話しちゃおう。これがね、シローは困った人を放っておけない性格なのよ。
It's like helping the weak is subduing the
強気を
strong,
く
huh?
じくってやつ。子供の頃の作文なんてね。僕の夢は正義の味方になることです。
Oh, good old Seiki no Mikata. Quit bringing up the past, Fujine. I can't really jump in though because it's true. Besides, becoming a hero of justice is still my goal. Oh, it sure is.
すごい言葉だったんですね、先輩。
What do you mean, little troublemaker? I don't get it. I'm just being me. I'm just being a little guy today, Lex. I don't get it. Joke's on you. I'll just save until you make it less expensive. Shush! How dare you think with stonks in mind? I might keep them extra expensive for extra long. It's not gonna dip while I'm here. I control the stonks. I am the stonks here. It will dip when I want it to. I get power hungry when it comes to money sometimes. I might have a problem.
すごかったよ。年上の男の子にいじめられてる女の子がいたら助けに入ってくれたし。
Aww.
桐次さんが武将だったから家事だって一生懸命こなしてたし。
I guess I should. At the very least, I'll set some cheap ones and some expensive ones.
ああ、あの頃は可愛くて純真だったのに、それがどう
I don't know. He's still pretty innocent. First, you stream without your only mod. Second, you dare call your internet mother unfair. Third, you plan to make redeems expensive. I have to. It's the economy deems it necessary. If people are saving money, I have to make it expensive to make up for it. It's a matter of balance. It's how the economy works. I technically make the rules, but still. I am the stonks. So says Ricky-o. It's my stream. I can do whatever I stream. That's on you, Fujine. That's what happens when they have bad role models. And if you want to say something to that, try making an entire meal all on your own. It's fine. Ragnar's nice. He says he's okay with me. Fine. Fujine is shocked. I thought she would just lower her head and repent, but...
お姉ちゃんは悲しいよ。さくらちゃん、おかわり。
Taiga makes such nostalgic faces. She holds out her rice bowl, asking for a third helping of dinner. Thank goodness I ate already. I would have gone hungry if I heard about their food more. We relax after dinner, and it's almost 9 o'clock. Well, what should I do? There's still some time before my evening training. I guess I'll... Oh no. Oh no, more choice paralysis. Boop 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 choice paralysis. Choice paralysis. I didn't... Shush. No, Lex. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. Also, should I walk Sakura home because it's dangerous outside and Sakura is literally the best girl in the game? Hang out with my technically older sister, who is a giant child, or just rest. I should probably walk Sakura home. It's probably the nice thing to do. Sakura's really nice. And she is probably suffering from the worms. If you guys don't know the thing about Sakura, it's story spoilers, but I'm gonna say it. Sakura lives in a really abusive household. Her grandfather is really abusive. I think it doesn't... Sure, it's fine. I trust Ragnar, it's fine. He'd be on my... Ragnar was gonna be on my side. I know he will. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Sakura's grandfather is extremely abusive. Because, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing. It's fine. He shoved magical worms into Sakura. And he shoved her into a pit of bugs. Into a pit of magic bugs to artificially raise her magic. Some of those bugs took her, womanhood, so to speak. And so said abusive grandfather fed said bugs to a guy. It was her uncle that wanted to protect her. He thought, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I shoved bugs into this little girl, and then I took those bugs and then I shoved them in this guy's mouth? Again, abusive household, abusive grandfather. Sakura deserves the world. I haven't thanked Sakura for cooking dinner yet, so I should talk to Sakura. It's getting late, so I should walk her home. Nothing! Just something from an anime from like over 10 years ago. Nothing. Sakura just finished cleaning up, and she's in the living room getting ready to go home. If you want to find out, watch Fate Zero.
あれ先輩お風呂に入ってたんじゃないんですか
Oh yeah, eepies. I'll take my bath later, after I walk you home.
送るって私をですか
I'm fine, Naru, it's fine. I can at least go for another hour and a half. I know I said I'd stream some Cardfight Vanguard, but I think I'll just play it off my own time. Have I had a long day? I've had a long week. Let's just say, work has left me really busy. More busy than usual. At the very least, my boss has been more understanding of me, but yeah, I've had a busy week. Yay! Hey. Yay! Yay! Freedom! Yay! But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream Dear Days 2 today. I'm probably gonna play it off stream instead though. Oh well, that's fine. I can't constantly be streaming Dear Days 2. Maybe tomorrow though. Maybe. Wait, what's tomorrow? Just don't stream without me next time, okay? Should be fine. Wait, do I have my schedule? Wait, give me a sec. Where's my schedule? I need to check it out. Where's my schedule? Schedule. Oh, wait a minute. I am streaming Dear Days 2 tomorrow. I forgot. Okay, never mind. I'm doing that tomorrow. I'll be fine. I'll save that for tomorrow. Sakura purses her lip awkwardly. Did I say something wrong?
ごめんなさい気持ちは嬉しいんですけど
Karaoke?
休んでいてください
Either Sunday or Monday. Sunday probably not because I want to play some Monster Hunter Rise before Monster Hunter Wild comes out because I need to reacclimate myself to Monster Hunter. Monday is probably a good idea. It's probably gonna be Monday. I am gonna serenade, just not today, that's all. Not today, guys, okay? I want to play video games this weekend. I want a game. Oh! Evil J Brian, thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness! Thank you! Hope you guys are doing good this morning, afternoon / evening. Name's Rikyo, just your basic pink hair VTuber here, playing playing a visual novel that I've always wanted to play. Hope you're doing good, Brian. What were you streaming? Hope you had fun. If you're tired, I hope you get some rest. You can trust me to leave things here. You can trust me to leave... my tongue. Welcome. Okay. Maybe so, but it really hasn't been safe recently. I'll walk you home at night for a while. The first half of winter in Stardew Valley. Oh, Stardew Valley! I know Stardew Valley, but I've never played it. Oh, do you know? Oh, I know. I think, so I have this funny thing when it comes to Stardew Valley. I think it comes to any game, honestly. whenever a game presents an evil option, I kind of can't help but go for it. Like an evil route, I can't help but do an evil route because I think it's funny. And when I first heard of Stardew Valley, I heard that you can side with the evil corpo and ruin the town by turning everything into a grocery store. And I thought, if I'm gonna play Stardew Valley, I'm gonna sell out to the grocery store. And then I realized, oh, that's probably a bad idea. And so I haven't played Stardew Valley, and I haven't really played Stardew Valley. It's fun, you get to date people and make a farm to sell, or sell out, that too. Truth be told, I kind of want to sell out. I think selling out's funny. There's something about the premise of the game of you work for evil grocery store for a while. It's horrible. Then you get store from your dying grandpa. You get far from your dying grandpa. That nope, I'm gonna sell out to said. I'm gonna go back to this company actually. Hey, Misky! Hope you're doing good. I'm ready to marry someone. If it wasn't winter. Oh, Emily. Misky, I just finally saw that emote of yours in a more more detailed sense. What the heckies? What the heckies? What the heck? His name was weird. Yeah, it's a sausage, all right. You're really liking that sausage, eh? Also, do I like having you as an internet mother? Of course I do. You're so nice and so supportive. I couldn't ask for a better one. Yeah, you're prepping it right. What are you? My mind in the gutter? Do you know who you're talking to? Well, yeah, it's winter. That makes sense. Winter is death for farmers. Ah. I forgot. Sakura's older brother Shinji doesn't really like Sakura coming over to my place. Oh, yeah. Also because of Sakura's abusive, horrible grandfather, he also abuses his grandson, and in turn, he abuses her. Again, Sakura lives in a very abusive household. It's sad. I want to kill Sakura's family. He can't say much because Sakura says she goes to Fujine's house. But me taking her home might cause problems. I don't care if Shinji accuses me of something I didn't actually do, but I don't want him taking it out on Sakura. But it wouldn't be a problem if I only walked you halfway, right? There's no way we'll see Shinji at the intersection. Sakura is uncomfortably silent. Knowing Sakura, she probably couldn't even lie about the fact that I walked her home. Hey, then how about... Please, Taiga, please. Well, there's only one plant and a couple of forage items that you can get in winter. You can spend that time upgrading farming tools, going to mines. Oh yeah, there's other things you can do in winter. Yeah. I think I'd like Stardew Valley. Unfortunately, the thing, Naru, is that farming / development games do kind of leave me kind of bored. Because if you notice from my Hello Kitty stream, I got a little bit eepy a little bit early. And yes, I did not take a nap, but the nature of the game did leave me a little sleepy. So that's why when I stream Hello Kitty, I think I want to keep it at like 2-hour intervals, 2-hour sessions, so that doesn't happen. That really doesn't fix anything. My concern is that a girl's walking alone at night, so adding another girl would be... Oh, come on, Shiro. Hello Kitty, probably next week. And also Naru, I actually do have Cult of the Lamb. I played a little bit of it, but I kind of stopped playing for a while. So, if I want, I can always stream Cult of the Lamb and name cult members after you guys. We can make this chat a cult if you want. We can make this a cult. I can make you guys eat poop. You can make people eat poop in that game. Do you guys want to eat the poop? You want to eat the poop? Okay, Naru. Let's eat the poop. when we play Cult of the Lamb. The cute cult. No, Striker, you don't want the poop? Okay, extra of the poop for you. Got it. Yay, poop. Wait a minute. Calling Fujine a girl might be a bit of a misnomer. There's a reason Fujine is a teacher in charge of the Kyudo Club. She was trained by Old Man Fujimura in Kendo, and her 5th rank designation makes her deadly, literally and figuratively. Yeah, she's actually really strong. Don't give me the Death 13 baby treatment, please. Just for that, you're gonna get it even more. Oh, it's nothing, Naru. It's just a JoJo reference, that's all. Watch JoJo, Naru. Watch JoJo. I guess it wouldn't be a problem if you went Fujine, but I bet you could beat the crap out of I bet you could beat the crap out of any perverts who might try a strike.
できるよ。だからさくらちゃんを送っていくのも問題なし。それでいい？さくらちゃん。
はい。藤村先生がよろしいのでしたら。
Oh, what, you don't want the poop, Striker? Okay. I believe there's a cannibalism function in the game. I believe you're allowed to eat your followers? Huh. I think you're allowed to consume your own followers. I forgot. I think that's a thing.
決まりだね。それじゃあ行こっか。私も今日はそろそろ帰ろうかなって思ってたんだ。
I can't. Oh yeah. I never made it that far in the game. I kind of just assumed. So okay. So Striker, your choices are eat the poop, or we eat the you. Fujine takes Sakura's hand and starts to leave. Oh, hold on a minute, Sakura.
何ですか、先輩。
Dinner was good. Thank you. Oh, her face of it. Oh, her face of shock is so nice.
ご迷惑でなかった
I love how round it was. It was so sweet.
先輩。
Oh, Sakura deserves so much better than her abusive family. I want to kill them all. Sakura beams and leaves the living room. Oh, Sakura. I can tell my cheeks are burning red. Honestly, Sakura takes me by surprise a lot lately. It's perplexing. Time sure flies. Not so long ago, she was just my friend's little sister. Now I find sometimes I can't quite look away from her. She used to be really reserved and really beaten. I'm so pathetic. I've always thought of Sakura as being like family, but I can't seem to readily accept this change. Oh, let me take off my sweater. It's 1, dirty, and 2, it's getting hot. Hippies. Better. And that's how my day ends. Just before midnight, Shiro Emiya must have formed a daily routine of utilizing Magecraft. Do you only get like 6 hours of sleep, my man? You're a growing boy, you need 8 hours. I'm fine, Lex, I can totally do 4 hours. Like what, I've like an hour and 10 more minutes? No, I'm fine. I'm fine, Naru, it's fine. Good. Fine. I cross my legs, take my position, and regulate my breathing. I try to empty my mind. I ignore everything around me and turn my focus inward. Trace on. I muttered a familiar incantation, as if putting myself in a spell. No, this is a kind of hypnosis. With no magic crest and no magical knowledge, incantation I mutter is really just a way to focus myself and change my body. Typically, humans do not have any lines which allow magical energy to pass through their body. To temporarily change my body to create a pseudo version of the lines, I need enough concentration to unify my entire physical and nervous systems. Magecraft is a battle with yourself. For example, I insert a burning steel rod into my backbone. The steel rod itself is a one and only magical circuit I can prepare for myself. By passing this deep within my body and connecting it to my other nerves, I can finally be a mage. So yeah, if you're not born into a magical family that has been working on magic for generations and have not undergone just a basic ritual of getting a family's magical work implanted on you, this is how you develop your magic by yourself, essentially. This is not a metaphor. Wow, it's after I said it. And if you look closely, a series of metal rods, which cannot normally seen or touched, pierce my backbone. Kiritsugu Emiya was a mage. He was a true mage who disciplined himself in a wide variety of mystics. He plumbed the deeper secrets of the world and its workings, and even performed miracles. Not really. Your father, Kiritsugu Emiya, was a magical hitman. He mainly shot people with guns, and he knew a bit of time magic to stop time. And he had bullets made out of his own spinal fluid that were somehow able to disable magic stuff against mages. I guess he knew a little bit of other magics, but all he mainly did was that he shot innocent people in the face. And as a young child, I admired Kiritsugu and begged him to teach me magecraft. But you can't just become a mage. You have to be born with talent and inherit a tremendous amount of knowledge. Again, you can't just be... The only people that are really good at magic are people whose families have been doing it for hundreds of years, apparently. I obviously never had that inborn talent, and Kiritsugu never imparted any knowledge about magecraft to me. He barely had any magecraft knowledge himself. I was told it wasn't necessary for me, something like that. Oh, it's necessary. It's technically unnecessary, but in order to succeed, it practically is. I still don't understand what he meant by that, but it didn't matter to me as a child. I always thought learning magecraft would bring me that much closer to being like Kiritsugu. I was blessed neither with talent, that is, an abundance of magic circuits within me, nor was generations of magecraft knowledge handed down to me. The magecraft Kiritsugu possessed, the magic crest passed down from the Emiya family, can only be passed on to a blood relative. A magic crest, which is proof one is a mage, rejects any not blood related. How was Sakura able to again? Because yeah, sorry spoilers, Sakura is not a Mato. She is of a different family. So, oh yeah, they shoved bugs in her. They shoved bugs to cheat that. They cheated that rule out by shoving bugs into a little girl. I think she was like, what? So 10 years ago. Oh yeah, go ahead, Striker. Bye. Yeah, she was like, what? Okay, it's 10 years. Yeah, she was 6 years old. She was 6 years old when she was taken from her original family and put into an abusive family. And at the age of 6, they shoved her in a pit full of bugs, and those bugs went into her body. And to artificially try and make her a mage, even though she wasn't part of their family. As an adopted son, I could not receive the Emiya family's crest. Then again, since I honestly don't have any idea what the hell a magic crest even is, it doesn't matter much whether I have one or not. Yeah, watch Fate Zero! Fate Zero's a good show! I haven't watched Fate Zero in a while. We can do a Fate Zero watch along! It's been so long! That'd be fun. Fate Zero watch along. Yeah. Yeah, Fate Zero watch along. You guys are gonna like Fate Zero. It's a good anime. It's just a matter of gaining the ability. If I want to be a mage, I just have to learn magecraft that suits the traits that I do have. Magecraft is, taken to an extreme, a skill supposedly meant to release magical energy. You could say that magical energy is a life force. Magical energy is separated to two sources, mana, which comes from the world's atmosphere, and OD, which is created within living creatures. Obviously, mana, which comes from the world itself, is superior to OD. The sheer power of the world's mana is simply not even comparable to the OD one human can create. Yes, that is true, But the world's mana is dying because the gods died from Attila, because Attila the Hun was an ancient space alien that killed all the gods and the magic in the world. Oh yeah, also Attila the Hun is an ancient space giant in this world. Don't think about it. No matter the form it takes, Magecraft utilizing mana will always surpass anything created from an individual's OD. So a powerful mage is one who excels at drawing magical energy from the world. It's a lot like a filtration system. A mage will use their own body's circuits to draw in mana from outside and convert it into something usable. Mages call the circuits they use to accomplish this magic circuits. This is the inborn talent part. The number of magic circuits one has is determined at the moment of birth. Typically, humans have hardly any magic circuits. They're normally quite rare. So that's why mages will spend generations trying to ensure their descendants have a body more suitable for magic. Oh yeah, I forgot about the eugenics. Not only are mages super horrible and snooty like a Harry Potter wizard, but they're also super into eugenics. Because in order for their magic to be able to pass on to people, they need a body that's capable of passing them on in the first place. So they have to practice eugenics. I think that's also why they also have homunculi. They like to make homunculus too. Lex, I think I mentioned that in this first stream. This is like a horrible Harry Potter world where mages, wizards / magic people are extra mean, extra focused, extra racist, extra focused on purity. And unfortunately, it's actually proven to work. Some families even go as far as to practice selective breeding in order to increase the number of magical circuits in their children. Yep, this world is just a worse version of Harry Potter. If Harry Potter got sent to this world, he would die on the spot because he wasn't good enough. Actually, no. Harry Potter would actually do a good job because his family was actually known for doing magic. He had parents that did magic. He himself inherited some good magic. Harry Potter would be fed on a silver spoon, and the Tuttles would die on the spot. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the Tuttles deserve it. Maybe they can get shoved in the blood volcano. Maybe. And since I was raised in a normal family, I never had a chance of having much in the way of magic circuits. That left me only one option. According to Kiritsugu, everyone is well suited to one specific form of magecraft. Oh yeah, I guess technically. What would my my stomach. What would my kind of magic be? There's different kinds of magic in Fate. There's like teleportation magic, soul magic, astrology magic, beast magic, gemstone magic, teleportation, I said teleportation, bug magic, homunculus magic, technically fetus magic, blood magic. There's a lot of magics in this world. It's relatively vague. What would I do? I guess enchantment magic sounds nice. The idea of controlling people does sound kind of neat. Ooh, control magic. Domination magic. Domination magic. Sorry, I'm remembering World of Warcraft for a second. I remembered... No, it's fine. I'm fine, Naru. I'm just remembering the main antagonist of this one World of Warcraft expansion was this giant buff man who did not wear a shirt, who liked dominating people and turning them into like gray BDSM slaves. He liked to practice domination magic. No. 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 Also, besides, in universe, if someone had domination magic and like tried to control people, they'd get super murked by the church. The church in this world hates magic. They have special magic assassins to take care of wizards. If I actually practice like domination magic in universe, a guy from the church would like stab me. and I couldn't do a thing. He also said something about drawing out magical energy based on the person's origin, but I never quite understood that part. I also don't understand the origin part, so I can't really go into detail. What I do understand is that even someone like me can use at least one form of magecraft. If I can do that, then maybe I can be like Kiritsugu. Enchantment, necromancy, chronomancy, enhancement, enchantment, alchemy, divination, conjuration. Yeah. Yeah, this universe has an order of religious assassins. They work for the church. They love the church. They love God. They hate wizards. And they have special anti-wizard knives because of it. They really like their knives. If you guys know Father Anderson from Hellsing, the assassin priest guy from Hellsing with the bayonets, they're like that. Actually, in fact, I think Fate's Holy Assassins inspired Father Anderson, actually. Yeah, Father Anderson was inspired by the assassins in Fate. Okay, I don't know, Naru. Those guys are pretty mean. You're allowed to have kids, but they're pretty mean. That's why I've only learned this one magecraft. That was 8 years ago. After a lot of thought, Kiritsugu took me in on his disciple, though he never seemed happy about it. Yeah, I don't blame him for not being happy about it. Considering all the suffering he went through involving magic, the idea of adopting a child and the child going, "Wow, you're so cool, Papa, I want to do the same things you did." You mean commit war crimes? Yeah, I want to commit war crimes, Papa, is essentially what Shiro said. Oh, Hellsing Ultimate. Learning magecraft means leaving behind common sense. You die when you are killed, and you kill when you must. Is that the line? Is this a different voice actor than Kiritsugu's? Is this not Kiritsugu's normal voice actor? I can't tell. Yeah, he really knows what he's saying. He's killed a lot of guys. He's killed a lot of people for the sake of the greater good. He committed multiple. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Shiro's adopted father has committed multiple upon multiple acts of terrorism for the sake of the greater good. He knows what he's saying when he says this. I guess I knew no fear as a child. Kiritsugu smiled bitterly, placing a hand on top of my head as I nodded enthusiastically. I guess so. Yeah. I guess Kiritsugu didn't want me to be a mage. Yeah, he didn't want you to be a murderer. To practice magic is to essentially be a murderer in this world. But I didn't care about that. I admired Kiritsugu, not mages. As long as I can be the sort of person who lives to help others, like Kiritsugu on the day, like Kiritsugu on that day of fire and nightmare. I got distracted. I feel the uncomfortable sensation of the iron rod in my backbone moving where it shouldn't. Losing control of my breathing now would be fatal. The sway of magic circuits would overwhelm my body and shred it into pieces. And that would be the end of me. Shiro Emi would simply be a novice who died because he failed at an elementary step. I grit my teeth and try to recover my connection. After pain like walking through a storm of needles, the iron rod finally sinks deep within my body and fuses with me. I've been working on this for a little over an hour, and after all that time, I'm finally able to create one pseudo circuit, a circuit capable of creating magical energy using my own self. Ow. Basic structure, analyze. All that's left is to allow the magical circuit to flow naturally, magical energy to flow naturally. Shiro Emiya is no mage. He is just a user of magecraft who can only create magical energy within his body and channel it into objects. And that's why I can only do one thing with this magecraft, which is composition analyze. Enhancing objects. It's just strengthening magecraft, where I apprehend an object's structure and channel magical energy to temporarily reinforce its abilities. Basic structure, alter. I hold a broken iron pipe. I pass magical energy through it to execute the most basic magecraft, to enhance its durability. Passing magical energy into something other than yourself is like mixing poison. My blood is a far cry from the blood of an iron pipe. Forcing an entirely different sort of blood through an object may well destroy it rather than enhance it. To prevent that from happening, I need to properly understand an object's structure and pass magical energy into it between the small vacant spaces. Composition, reinforce. This may be an easy skill for a skilled mage, but since I have a hard time generating magical energy in the first place, even a task like this is as difficult as shooting an arrow and hitting a target several hundred meters from you. A typical archery target is 28 meters away. So it goes without saying how hard it would be to hit a target at 10 times that distance. My body temperature suddenly plummets. The fiery pillar passing through my backbone disappears, and my lungs seize in desperate need of oxygen. My back arches in an effort to keep me from passing out. Damn. I failed again. The iron pipe is unchanged. The magical energy I passed into it appears to have dispersed. Damn. Adding to something that already has a set form is hard. What I'm attempting to do is like adding an extra brushwork to a completed work of art. Adding something extra to a completed object raises the risk of compromising the object's integrity. I'm getting tongue-tied a lot more often. That's probably a sign I shouldn't be streaming for longer. I want to at least stream for 1 more hour. The paintbrush, hoping to improve, may actually devalue the work instead. Which is why, despite its simplicity, strengthening magecraft is so difficult, and not many mages willingly use it. Yeah, they're not willing to use it, but it's so simple most of them are capable of doing so. They just don't want to take the risk. And it's not that I chose this, but it's really all I can do. It would be much easier if I could make something from shapeless clay, but a substitute that just recreates its form is all show and no substance. Huh. Let me read that line one more time. I feel like it has significance for him. I need to remember that line. But a substitute that just recreates its form is all show and no substance. No substance. That's good to remember. Which explains all the junk around. Whenever I fail at strengthening magecraft, I try to make substitute objects to practice and calm down on, but they all end up empty. Oh, you're off tomorrow? Ah, neat. I can visualize the structure of an object easily, and I can recreate something very similar, but it's hollow, and I obviously don't function at all. I wipe the sweat off my brow. I realize I'm absolutely dripping with sweat. If this is as bad as I got, I should consider myself lucky. What happened earlier was really bad. Had I taken even a second longer to recover, my internal organs would probably be mush about now. If only pushing myself to the brink of death helped me improve, there'd be some hope here. Sorry, Shiro, you're not a Saiyan. But nothing comes that easily. At the same time, fear of death will stand in the way of improving my magecraft. Learning magecraft means courting death at every turn. Even rudimentary, everyday magecraft can spin wildly out of control from a single mistake, ending the caster's life. Yep. Kiritsugu always looked sad whenever he brought that up. Yeah, cause he's a murderer. He has murdered so many people. Like, I think, oh yeah, the island he was raised in turned into an island full of zombies because his dad was practicing necromancy on accident. Then he got adopted by an assassin lady, taught him how to be an assassin. He killed people. Then he became a magic assassin and he started killing wizards. And then he started participating in the last Holy Grail War. He killed a lot of people for that. He bombed a hotel. I think people died from that. Then he shot. Oh yeah, he did shoot that person. Okay, no, he didn't shoot that. Oh no, he did shoot that guy. He shot a crazy guy. That guy was crazy, so it's fine. He deserved it. Then he forced a paraplegic guy to kill himself. Then I think he killed his own wife. Then... No, he did not kill the priest. They fought in the Batman room, but he did not kill the priest. Then he caused a blood volcano, and it made him have such a horrible realization of everything he was doing was wrong. Yeah, that he thought that all those people who died from that blood volcano were his fault. A lot of people have died by his hands, technically. He very much knows what he talked about. Oh no, I closed my eyes and that's what I get for closing my eyes for a second. Ah, jeez. Not this voice. Maybe it was his way of saying that he didn't want me getting into any of this. Saving one person means not saving someone else. Being a hero of justice means you need to be an extremely egocentric person. That was always his line. Shush, Slack, shush. No, cool. Cool. Kiritsugu always said it whenever I mentioned wanting to be like him. I still don't know what he meant by that. All I'm certain of is that I want to save people, to be a hero of justice, like Kiritsugu Emiya. But I can't even manage the basics. I'm such an idiot for letting myself get distracted at the most crucial moment. It's not enough for me to just grasp at the object's structure visually. I'm totally... A skilled mage would be able to focus only on the crucial areas and efficiently channel magical energy. My dream is to become a hero of justice. I remember what Fujin mentioned at dinner. I never really thought of that goal as embarrassing or impossible. That Shiro Emiya will succeed Kiritsugu Emiya. That Shiro Emiya will succeed Kiritsugu Emiya has already been decided. Shush, Haru. That's why I've been doing everything I can despite how sorely I lack an experience. I don't know exactly what it means to be a hero of justice, but because I don't know, I've trained myself to the best of my abilities in hopes I'll be useful to somebody. I haven't taken my eye off that goal. Yeah, I haven't taken my eye off that. What's my voice? I haven't taken my eye off that goal for the past 5 years. Whenever things go wrong like this, I start to have doubts. I just don't get it, old man. What the hell do I have to do to be a hero of justice? I look up at the sky through a window. It's not just about being good for someone out of the blue. Saving someone and being a hero of justice are two different things. I know that, but what do I have to do to differentiate them? I've yet to understand that crucial concept for the past 5 years. Hey, Ragnar. I get to save. Okay. You haven't missed much. What do you mean? I'm not a troublemaker. I've been a good bean. I made a few silly jokes. I get sent to corner once, but I've been on my best behavior. Does not look like he's being a troublemaker due to the fact that you are hyper, Lexi. Well, unfortunately, that's true though. Wait a minute, Ragnar doesn't know what the Omegaverse is? Ragnar, you don't know the Omegaverse? Here, Ragnar. Let me pull something up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here it is. Here, Ragnar. It's a quiz. Ragnar, if you want, you can take this handy dandy quiz to find out your Omegaverse type. It's a fun little quiz. Answer honestly, if you want. Let's just say there's people online that care about the Omegaverse. If you want to, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just a silly little quiz. Okay, so this is probably a good place to leave it. But I want to stream for like an hour longer. Ricky, I swear, if you take that quiz, you're in so much trouble. Yeah, go have dinner, Ragnar. Go ahead. Nice part. Let me take a water break. I need some water. If I want to stream for at least an hour longer. Much better. I awake to darkness. I guess I'm not much for dreaming. Unless something big happens. I always have the same dream anyway. Huh. I always envision a sword. I have no idea why. But that's the only thing that pops into my head. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Perhaps this is what defines me as, well, me, as Shiro Emiya. I don't have any dreams of my own. Wow, that line's very accurate. That line has more meaning in it than you guys think. The only things on my mind while I sleep are what others taught me long ago. For example, on how to be a mage. Even if I'm not a fully fledged mage, it's only natural for a mage to be aware of the world they're in. Put simply, a mage is an irregular, an outcast from society. But even outcasts need to band together to survive. My old man told me there's a society of mages called a Mages Association. He also told me I shouldn't ever get involved with them. Yeah, they're a bunch of jerks. They're a bunch of jerks who's sniffing their own butts. I think they also eat babies. The Mages Association is set to conceal the existence of magecraft and manage mages. The Mages Association watches over mages and makes sure their magecraft doesn't affect society. But the strange thing is that they don't really prohibit mages from abusing magecraft either. Like, how many mages use human test subjects? I don't think the Mages Association takes care of that. They just let it happen. According to Kritsugu, the Mages Association is only interested in concealing mystics. Even if, say, a mage carried out an experiment that sacrificed, let's say, a lot of citizens, the association wouldn't punish them. Their priorities are expressly in preventing the public from becoming aware of magecraft, which does not mean magecraft is completely banned. As I said, the Mage Association sucks. Honestly, anything goes as long as the truth doesn't come out. At least that seems to be how that insane bunch conducts themselves. Whatever it is, the Mage Association surveillance is absolute. Typical magecraft research sacrifices the lives of ordinary humans, which in turn risk revealing the existence of magecraft to the world. As such, the Mage Association doesn't permit research that would harm society. Ultimately, mages conduct their research in their privacy of their homes, while the world is none the wiser. So mages sometimes go into hiding to escape the association's scrutiny and oversight. So there may be some mages living in this town, and I just don't know it. I also hear Fuyuki is a spiritual hotspot of sorts. That probably means there's some prestigious mage with a storied history living here. There's like 3, technically. More 1 than anything, but essentially 3. They're called the Second Owners. Elite mages the association trusts to watch over territory. Other mages who live in the same area must visit these Second Owners first to get permission to build their workshops. Workshops are essentially magic territories. My old man was an outlaw who cut ties with the association and moved here without the consent of Fuyuki's second owner. Is it? He did move without the consent of the second owner, but he did receive the consent of essentially the next best thing to a second owner. So in a way, our family is a bunch of trespassers living in a house without permission from the landlord. You got permission from the other landlord, you're okay. Which means the second owner doesn't know that Kirisuke Emiya was a mage. So I tend to feel like our family's status as mages is kind of unclear. He wasn't a mage. He was a mercenary. He was a hitman. He was a hitman that knew how to stop time. That's all he was. But then, my old man, the bona fide mage, died. And even though I'm his disciple and son, I don't know a thing about the Mages Association, and I have no real knowledge about being a mage. I have a feeling the association wouldn't want to dispose of someone like... Oh. I have a feeling the association... Wait, association... Okay. What is with my words today? I have to slow it down. I have a feeling the association would want to dispose of someone like me. But they haven't made any sort of move. You're a literal nobody, Shiro, that's why. Apparently, the Mages Association doesn't have many eyes in Japan. So that's probably why I haven't been found yet. Yeah, they're all based in London, so... I am hydrated, I'm good. But that doesn't mean I can't let my guard down. The eyes of the Mages Association are said to be everywhere. And if someone commits a crime using magecraft, the church's heretic hunters will make their moves. So, as much as the church hates magic, they have entered an agreement with the Mages Association to hunt down mages. Essentially, the Mages Association is, hey, we're gonna practice magic. We might kill people. And the church goes, we hate magic. We hate you guys. We will kill any of you guys we see in public doing magic. We will stab them with our cross-shaped knives. Endlessly. Ooh. Using magecraft, however half-assed you may be about it, makes you enemies. So with all that in mind, I honestly just want to study being a mage on my own. I wake up as the sunlight starts to pour in through the window. Looks like the sun's just now coming up. It's still dark out. It's cold. Wake up in the morning is getting tough. I get up, try not to let the morning cold discourage me, and quickly fold up my futon. It's 5:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness, Shiro. I've always been an early riser, no matter how late I go to bed. I might mess up once in a while, like yesterday, but that's rare. Shiro, you got like what? 5.5 hours of sleep, maybe? Oh, you got protective beta. Oh, that's actually... Naru, I'm jealous. I want to get protective beta. Naru, that essentially means you're normal. Betas get to be normal people in society. You're allowed to be normal. I'm not. I exist to go to the grocery store and get bread. If you know what I'm saying. Okay, breakfast. I let Sakura do all the work yesterday, so it will look kind of bad if I didn't return the favors this morning. I should hurry up and finish making breakfast before Sakura comes. I cook rice and make miso soup. Yesterday the soup had daikon, radish, and carrots, so I'm making onion and potato miso soup today. Huh, is that what you put into miso soup? Hope your dinner's good. I had some curry myself. Oh no, Ippy. Nothing much, Ragnar. Just the player character starting their day. I want to make miso soup. I make the egg omelet and use the leftover konnyaku to simmer it with bonito flakes. I make incisions into the sauri fish, which will be the main dish, and sprinkle it with a little salt. All I have to do is broil it, but I can wait until the last minute. Okay, that'll do it. It's almost 6. I finished earlier than expected, so I have some time on my hands. So what should I do with this extra time? Guess I'll work up a sweat if I have so much time. Did I pick that for me? Morning exercise is my daily routine, so I might as well do some light workouts. I made curry. I made curry myself. I wonder what Ragnar made. So I'm just gonna sleep. No, I'm not sleepy. Naru, I'm not sleepy. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm awake. Sleep. I'm moving around. Sleepy. I'm totally okay. Totally. Ow, my neck. Okay. There's a respectable dojo built in the Emiya house. Wait. I did... Well, Fujine uses it on a whim sometimes. Fujine apparently used this place as her playground even before I came to this house. I don't remember Taiga being in Fate Zero. That's something I don't remember. But then, I became Kiritsugu's disciple and started using this place more often. Fujine hated me for that for a while. Anyway, there's only one thing I do here. Training to be a mage means I can't neglect training my body. One of the conditions of being a mage is maintaining yourself at your physical peak. When Kiritsugu was still alive, he and I sparred often. Well, more that he just kicked my ass every time, so I never really learned how to win myself. But at least I learned the difference between a fight and a battle. In other words, I learned the difference between killing and beating an opponent and how to conduct myself in each situation. Are you prepared to kill Shiro? I don't think so. Knowledge and experience are different. Without the knowledge to know the difference, it's hard to tell if you've gotten yourself into a fight or a massacre. It's as simple as that. Learning magecraft means that there's a risk of perishing on your own, as well as the risk of having to fight. And to mages, that means killing each other. Oh, you're gonna get used to that, my boy. That's why Kiritsugu wanted to teach me that I must always be ready to face death. But the person reminded me of that lesson is long gone. So the only thing I can do alone is some simple exercises. Stretching, push-ups, sit-ups. It's no different than what members of the Kyudo club do in the morning. The only difference is in the intensity. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes.
おはようございます先輩。今朝は
30 more
どう過ごし
minutes.
ましたか？
Yummy. Yeah, it's all done. All that's left to do is set the dishes and grill the fish.
あ、それならお手伝いします。食器の支度は任せてください。
I want some grilled fish. Note to self, make grilled fish tomorrow. I wonder if I can make a... Huh. Should I try to make a Japanese breakfast tomorrow? You know what? Maybe I can. I need to stop by the store. I need to stop by my Asian import store and get some miso soup. Okay, get miso soup packets, get some onions, get some carrots, maybe some potatoes. Okay, maybe a radish. Okay. Do I have fish? I do have fish. I have to prep the fish. I just have to lightly salt it. That should be fine. I could make an omelet. Gosh, here I am being a weeb again, thinking of making a traditional Japanese breakfast. I can. Sakura is clearly eager in her reply. And coming in behind the ever-dependable Sakura... Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's... I'm yawning way more often than I realize. Fujine casually heads to the table. Well, let's just ignore her for now. I need to grill the prepared fish. Sakura, use the middle set of plates. The food will look better on those. I'm not eating. Yeah, those. Grilled meals tend not to look good if you don't plate them well, and I've already graded the daikon. Sakura reaches far to take out the plates. As she reaches out, I think I see a faint bruise on the back of her hand. I wonder if Sakura got beaten at home. I wonder... Sakura, hold on a minute. What's that bruise on your hand? She averts her eyes, looking uneasy. Her reaction makes how she got the bruise clear. Is it Shinji again? I can't believe he beats his own sister. To think that Shiro is friends with a guy who beats his own sister. A guy who says you just get used to it. Shinji Mato. I'm gonna swear, guys, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shinji Mato is a cunt, and I hope he burns in hell for it. I want him to suffer. Okay. That's past the point. Yep, you fell down the stairs. It's always the stairs. Lex, I don't take back what I said. This character's horrible. I hate him so much. He beats his own sister. I don't care if he's the product of abuse himself. The grandfather abuses both of them. He just takes it out on her too. I hate him. Sakura, you're better than that. Come on. How stupid do you think I am? Nobody gets bruises like that just from falling. Seems like Shinji needs some sense smacked into him. Game just started, Naru. It gets worse. It gets worse. Wait until you actually see the worms. Sakura falls silent. Sakura may seem docile, but she's surprisingly stubborn. It's no use saying anything to her now. Fine, if you say so. I'll leave it at that. Sakura! I'm fine, Lex, I'm fine. Why are you apologizing? Shinji's the one in the wrong. The moment I say Shinji's name, Sakura awkwardly looks away. It can only mean he's the cause of the bruise on her hand. Shinji Mato has a bad habit of treating his younger sister like crap, and you just put up with it, Shiro? I noticed it about a year ago. Every now and then, I'd see Sakura injured, and she always made excuses when I asked what happened. And when I asked Shinji about it, he revealed to my shock that he'd been the one who hit Sakura. I asked why, and he told me it was because she'd done something he hadn't liked. Shinji Mato must suffer. I got pretty pissed off, so I did to Shinji what he'd done to Sakura. We hadn't been on great terms since then. And you still call him your friend, Shinji. You still call him your friend. Sakura, your brother beats you. He doesn't deserve it. Yeah, sure. We never fought in the first place, so there's not much call for making up. Oh my goodness, Sakura, you need to get out of that disgusting bug family. They shove bugs in you. Those bugs took your... Insert blank here. What Sakura says strikes me as odd. Be careful of Shinji? No wonder why you quit that club, Shiro. That bully was in charge of it. Shinji had nothing to do with me quitting. Well, he might have been a factor, but it's nothing that you should worry about. And Shinji's right. This is a little unsightly. I point at my left shoulder. There's a little scar there. It happened about 1.5 years ago. Something fell on me during one of my jobs, injuring my left shoulder. I ended up with just a broken bone, but I also came away with a burn to my shoulder. After the accident, I quit the Kyudo club. Our school's Kyudo club, out of respect for formalities, allows students to perform sacred shooting rituals. Male students participating in this expose their left shoulder. Shinji pointed out that it may be disrespectful for someone to performing a sacred shot to expose a scar. Since I was getting busy with my various jobs, I decided to quit the club. I wish I could understand the cultural reasonings for this, but oh well. Something tells me Shiro's gonna is gonna practice archery again in the future. Just a hunch. Got a hunch. Fujina would say that even if I'd broken every bone in my body. Just a hunch. I feel like Shiro has a future in archery. Just a feeling. I know I should give her a serious answer, but unfortunately I can't give Sakura the answer she's looking for. I don't have time to do club activities. I like Kyudo, but it's not something I should prioritize, so I think I'll give it a rest for a while. However long I feel like, or maybe until it's time for you to graduate. I'm looking forward to having you look after me then, Sakura. Oh, I pat Sakura's shoulder. She nods so violently, it looked like she might drop the plates. It's almost 7:30. Sakura and Fujine have long since left the house for their morning club activities. I went to school early yesterday because Issei asked me to, but I leave the house at the usual time today. I noticed something strange as I walked down the hill towards the intersection. Several police cars are parked in front of a house. Something must have happened since a crowd is gathered. There are easily 20 people watching. I'm curious, but the mass of people prevents me from finding out what's happening. I don't have much time, so I should hurry to school. I wonder what happened. I make it to school 10 minutes before the first bell. As I cross through the gate with plenty of time as usual,
おはようエミヤ。
I run into a familiar student. You haven't even changed yet, Mitsuri? Homeroom's about to start. You really don't have time to say hi to me.
いやごもっとも。相変わらず釣れない野郎だねエミヤは。
I mean, wow. I don't know what's so funny, but she laughs heartily, not caring about her surroundings. This is Ayako Mitsuri. She's been a classmate of mine since we were first years, and she's currently the captain of the Kyudo Club. She's an unbelievably insightful person, and it was expected that she would be the team's next captain since her first year with them. Mitsuri is a precocious sort, and people have always had high hope for her, and even leaned on her ever since she was a first year. Then again, she gets mad whenever someone mentions that in front of her, claiming she doesn't look as old as people think. Oh, you're not a hag.
今あんたよからぬ感想を漏らさなかったかもし。
I wouldn't dare. Just make an observation. If you want to get angry about it, that's your call.
お、言うじゃん。いいね。正直に答えるくせに何をどう考えてたかは口にしないんだもの。エミヤ、シンジと違って隙がないな。
Shinji, what's he got to do with this?
なんでも何も。あんたとシンジって友人じゃない。
No. Shinji Mato is not my friend. Shinji Mato is the C word.
シンジの男友達ってあんただけでしょ。それにお忘れでしょうが、私これでも弓道部の首相なの。うちの問題児と
Why haven't you kicked him out yet? He's a bully. Come on.
自然な流れだと思わない？
Mitsuzuri, come on. I guess. The Kyudo Club's got nothing to do with it, but he and I go back a long way.
あ、カチンときた。あんたね、弓道部の話になると急に冷たくなるでしょ。いいご身分よね。シンジをほっぽっといて、自分はさっさと退場しちゃうんだから。後に残された私とかさくらの気持ちとか、少しは考えてくれてもいいんじゃない？
What? Did Shinji do something bad again?
あいつが何もやらない日なんてないけど。
Why do you?
まあ、それにしても昨日のはちょっとやりすぎか。1年の男子が1人辞めたぐらいだから。
Mitsuzuri sighs gravely. Seeing her look so serious is rare to begin with, but the rest of her story is particularly alarming. What the heck? Why'd he quit?
シンジのやつが八つ当たりしたのよ。わざわざ女子を集めてね、夢を持ったばかりの子にシャをさせて的中するまで笑いも
Shinji Mato is a C word. I'm sorry for the ad break, Naru. I'm sorry. Break. Huh. Oh. Huh. Okay. Ah, shush. Yeah, Shinji's a C word. What? How can you let something like that happen?
見過ごすか。けどさ、首相ってのはいろいろと忙しいんだ。いつも道場にいるわけじゃないってエミヤだって知ってるでしょ。
Yeah, Shinji not only bullies and abuses his sister, but he also abuses his underclassmen. F Shinji Mato. I hope he dies. Well, yeah, but what the hell was Shinji thinking? He may be harsher than the others, but he's not the type to make someone into a spectacle.
呆れた。エミヤっては本当にあれだ。
I might sleep a bit. Maybe. I want to play more Cardfight Vanguard though. What do you mean by that? Were you just thinking something bad about me?
あら、私はあくまで客観的な事実を連想しただけさ。それで気を悪くするのはエミヤの勝手だね。
Why, you? Using my own words against me? Fine, so what got into Shinji? Why did he do that?
聞いた話じゃ、
And he took it out on someone else? Maybe. Eh? Tosaka? You mean that Tosaka?
うちの学校にあれ以外の遠坂なんていないでしょ。2年 A 組の優等生、ミスパーフェクトこと
Miss Perfecto? That's the first time I've heard that nickname. But it fits. It's no surprise Shinji got rejected. And knowing Tosaka, she probably had some pretty harsh insults to go with that rejection.
ともかく、シンジのやつは昨日からずっと
And you guys are just gonna put up with it?
おかげ
You
で
guys are
私も
enabling
こんな
him.
時間まで道場で目を光らせてたってわけ。
Shinji does have a low tolerance for some things. I know it might be tough, but good luck, Mitsuzuri.
はいはい。けどね、シンジって懲りないでしょ。また遠坂に声をかけて振られた日には、今度こそ遠坂本人になる。
Guys, actually kick him out, please. Kick him out. He doesn't deserve it. No, even Shinji wouldn't go near someone who just rejected him. He's good about that sort of thing. No, he's not. Shinji's not.
けど相手が近寄ってくるんだからしょうがないじゃない。遠坂さ、なんか知らないけど、うちの道場よく見学に来るのよ。エミヤは辞めちゃったから知らないだろうけどね。
That's news to me. Rin Tosaka doesn't participate in any club activities because her family forbids it or something. She even turned down nominations to be a member of the student council. So I always thought she went straight home after school.
ま、たまにはそれもいいか。あいつもお高く泊まってるし、一度ぐらいは痛い目に遭うのもいいかもね。
Sorry, but not sorry. Thank you, please. Do that more. He deserves it. He deserves worse. Come on, worse. Mitsuzuri has a weird way of looking at this. Now that I think about it, they say that Rin Tosaka has a lot of enemies. I wonder if Mitsuzuri is one of them too. It's more competitive than anything. Hey Mitsuzuri, that's kind of cruel even for you.
あ、そろそろ時間だ。じゃあね、エミヤ。今度私の弓の調子見に来てよ。
Mitsuzuri hastily runs off. Classic Mitsuzuri. I never minded just how forthright she always is. I feel a bit more at ease and head towards the classroom. It's lunchtime. Our school has quite the cafeteria and most of the students eat lunch there. But there are some old-fashioned students who still bring their own lunches, including myself and the student council president sitting in front of me.
エミヤ、その唐揚げを一つくれないか。
Is it normal? Like, is it normal for Japanese high school students to mainly eat cafeteria lunch and not bring their own lunch? Huh, I didn't realize that. I thought a lot of Japanese students got their own lunch. Huh. Sorry, I'm too used to tropes. Fine, but why is your lunch always so plain, Issei? I know you live in a temple, but there's no rule that prohibits you from consuming alcohol or meat, right?
何を時代錯誤なことを。これは単に親父殿の趣味だ。
It's not out of religious purposes. His dad's just a stickler. Like it's oh, that's kind of funny.
贅沢はない。悔しいのなら己で何とかせよなどという。一切今からでも天狗になるか。
Oh, Issei.
俺も考えどころだ。
Oh, Issei. That sounds like your old man. Issei's father is a priest at Ryoto Temple, a larger-than-life figure who's also friends with Fujine's grandfather. So the Yakuza boss is friends with a priest. Okay. Anyone who gets along with old man Fujimura can't possibly be normal. Hey, your dad was okay with him. Well then, here you go. You owe me. I passed my bento box to him.
いやいや、ありがたく。これも托発の修行なり。
Already getting ready for your job as a monk? Issei bows deeply. I honestly question whether I should be reminded he's the son of a priest at times like this.
そういえばエミヤ、 朝方2丁目の方で騒ぎがあったのを知っているか。ちょうどエミヤと別れるあたりの交差点だが。
The intersection? Could it be the same intersection where I saw all the police cars this morning?
なんでもな。殺人があったそうだ。
A murder?
詳細は知らないが。
There was a
一家
death?
4人中助かったのは子供だけらしい。
What?
両親と姉は刺殺されたというが、その凶器が包丁やナイフでは
Long
なく
weapon?
長物だというのが普通じゃない。
Wait a minute. Wait, thinking. Who could that be? I know the characters of this game already. Who uses long weapons? It can't be him. It can't be Lancer. Lancer's a bro. He has standards. He wouldn't kill a family. Who else can stab? Ryder? No, her weapons aren't long enough. Assassin? I'm thinking. A long weapon, does he mean a sword or something? If it's a murder, then that weapon killed the parents and the older sister. I can't help but imagine it. Someone sneaks in the house late at night. Unreasonable violence. A horrible nightmare the victim neither imagined nor wished for, like a traffic accident. Parents are slaughtered. The older sister falls victim without knowing what is happening. A lone child, hidden in the shadows, is covered in their family's blood. Issei, did they catch the murderer?
捕まってはいないようだな。信徒の方では欠陥工事による事故。こちらでは辻切りめいた殺人事件だ。学校の門限が早まるのも当然。どうしたエミヤ？喉に飯でも詰まったか？
Huh? Nothing. Why do you ask?
いや、エミヤが厳しい顔をして
He's
いたのだ。
blushing again.
少し驚いた。すまん。
Okay, I see why
食事
people
時の
ship them
話ではな
now.
かったな。
Issei apologizes and tries to lighten the mood. I actually don't mind topics like this, and I didn't realize I was looking so severe. He has a crush on Shiro. And then there's a gentle knock on student council room's door. Oh?
失礼。竜道はいるか？
I forgot he lives with him.
ああ、はい。何ですか？
Yeah, this teacher lives in Issei's temple. He is a robot man. Mr. Kuzuki enters, and Issei steps over to him to have a quiet conversation. It must be a casual student council matter since Issei looks relaxed. Look at that. It's something I don't see every day. Issei is surprisingly shy. He keeps his distance from classmates and even teachers, but for some reason he's warmed up to the student council advisor, Mr. Kuzuki. What the? Naru, you're into him? Naru, he's a psychopath. He punches people to death. I'm just gonna say this. He's a murderer. He may or may not be the guy that murdered that family, maybe? He's a psychopath. Maybe they get along because they're both straight-laced. Soichiro Kuzuki is a homeroom teacher for class 2A, and he's very serious and kind of weird. Oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? What is my chat? Some part of that is probably why he and Issei get on so well. Also, if you like this freak Naru, you should see some of the other characters in this game. Let's just say, there's some characters that beat this guy's freak. There's worse. There's worse. The two continue to talk. As I watch them, I can't stop thinking about the murder. Bing bong bong bing. Classes end and it's time to go home. I can't wander around because I have work today. I shouldn't do anything at school. I should head straight to a neighboring town, but... Wait a minute. Maybe the morning conversations bother me more than I realized. Next thing I know, I'm at the Kudo Club. Okay, I think I know what's gonna happen. Something, Shiro's gonna try to talk to Shinji. Something, Shinji's gonna bait Shiro into doing chores for him. Something, Shiro's gonna stay past curfew. Something, Shiro dies. So, I think I'm gonna save that for next Fate stream. Let me see. Let me save. Let me save this. Okay. Okay. How many days are there again? I forgot. I will get some EPs. Let me just switch over now. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Okay. 300. I don't know if there's 365 days. I know. So I know the Battle Royale lasts what? I know it lasts at least minimum a week, maybe a month. I know that. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming some more Cardfight Vanguard. I wonder what deck I want to play. Probably going to do Zorga. I made a Bastion deck yesterday. That was pretty fun. I might want to try that. Maybe Bastion and Zorga. Maybe a lyrical deck, maybe something dumb. I've gotten to that point though in the stories though, where the CPUs are, because I'm using VP Boost CX, where the CPUs are getting unreasonably annoying. So I have to be careful with the decks I play. Card games, gambling, yeah. Okay, let's see who we can raid. Is our second favorite Omega streaming? Let's see. He is streaming. Let's say hi to our second favorite Omega. Okay. So, I hope you guys are nice to surf. I'll see you guys later. Good night, you guys.